chat. Welcome into the stream. Hi everyone, how you doing tonight? Welcome. Heck yeah, it's 2:30 a.m. Top of the very early morning to you then. Let me get some music on. There it is. Hell yeah. Alright. Ow. Okay. How's everyone going? Let me see who's in chat. Hello, Red, your streak, it shall continue. It will indeed continue. Ditzy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. And thank you for the head pats as well. Hello, Foxfist, welcome in. You're now blinking manually? Oh, why would you do this to me? What is wrong with you? What the hell, man? That's messed up. Hello, Shadow. Hello, King, welcome in. Hello, Karama, thank you for the lurk. Hello, Datlo. Guess you can stay up a little bit longer. Welcome in. Hello ADD, hello Bonky, welcome in as well, and hello Faxfist, and I think I've got everyone. Ghost Godzilla, welcome in. Hi, welcome in. Hi Fushi and chat. 4:30 a.m. Goddamn, poor me sibling. Good to see you. Good to see you as well. But holy crap, I hope you've been getting some sleep, man. This is a great stream. All you see is a black screen. Oh wait, is YouTube? Is the YouTube not working? Hold on. 1 second. Let me see what my YouTube looks like. It should be working. Hang on. I don't know if King can. Ow! I don't know if King can hear me. King, reload. Reload the page. Reload the page. Think it's a fucking, can I type browser issue? There we go. Oh man. You should go to bed soon. There's many people in this chat who I think should probably go get some snooze. Got a back, had to leave and come back. Welcome back, King. Got to support your sweet Sibby. I appreciate that, but also make sure you look after yourself. Gamers. Oh, man. Nuh-uh. Red, I know you're about to pass out, man. Come on. Gamers. Yeah, sorry we didn't stream last night. I was fully intending to stream, and then it got to, like, I was at work for the first part of the day, and I hadn't been sleeping very well the last couple of nights, so I was like, I'll just go for a quick, like, hour nap, and it'll be fine. So I went for a nap. It was a nap chat. I went for a nap at 3:30 in the afternoon, and then I woke up at, like, 8 p.m., and I was like, well, guess I'm not streaming tonight then. Gamers and insomniacs, yep. Gamers and insomniacs, they're intertwined, interwoven, that's the word I'm looking for. Well, guess what you just platinum today on your PS5? What did you just platinum? I'm not releasing my other tabs right now so I can go to sleep, totally. Yes, get some fucking snooze, man. Get some freaking snooze. Bonkies both. I think most gamers are both, to be fair. I think most people are. I'm also an insomniac, but alas, I have a job that requires me to get up at the crack of dawn, and it sucks. It sucks big time. Not a fan. Spider-Man 2? Oh, nice, dude. Hell yeah. Great game to platinum. All right, gamers. I have been editing all day, so we're gonna have some really fun shorts dropping over the next few days if you are an Instagram, a TikTok, or a YouTube shorts goer. But this stream, I am looking to clip farm, so... So for the first hour of the stream, I mentioned it a few times in some of the last streams, but I was talking about maybe potentially doing some Reddit reading videos, and then we can read it together and we can react to it together, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know if we're gonna like this idea. I was just gonna try it out for the next like 2 or 3 weeks, and we'll see how we go. But we're going to spend the first part, like the first hour of this stream, reading some Reddit stories that I have selected. Most of them are pretty light. They aren't really like heavy stories, so there are a couple that are a little bit heavier, so what we'll probably do is just read one like heavy one, and then the other ones are like much lighter stories. So we'll read through a couple of them. I've only just skimmed them just to make sure there was no scandalous content in them, chat. And then we're gonna be playing God of War for probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours after that. So we in for the long haul, chat. We're gonna have probably end up going for about 3 hours or so tonight. So hell yeah. Did I see the pics you put in Discord? I did, right as I started the stream. Oh my god, can I speak? Right as I started the stream, I saw them. That looks very cool, Shadow. Hell yeah. That color looks so nice in the sunlight. Big fan. You work nights, you get up at the, also thank you for the 3 stream streak, and also Ghost Godzilla, thank you for the 20 stream streak as well. Much appreciated. Hell yeah, dude. You work nights, you get up at the crack of the moon. Dude, I wish I could do night shifts. I'm so much more awake at nighttime, but I have to drag my ass out of bed at 5 a.m. That's crazy. That's crazy for a gamer like me. What the hell, man? You literally took 10 milligrams of melatonin and you're still wide awake. Okay, to be fair, the same thing happens to me. I haven't actually tried melatonin properly, but like people were saying like magnesium was supposed to do essentially the same thing. Magnesium does fucking jack shit to me, man. I'm still way awake. You still have all the suits, every new game, even New Game Plus symbiote suits. Nice. Did you see, oh, already read that one. Hang on, I'm going down. I'm new and I still can't get over how cool this model is. Thank you, thank you. It's gonna be even cooler because I have been in contact with my artist and I'm getting some upgrades, which should be done. The artist isn't able to get to them until the end of the year, so I'm pretty sure they're looking to get it complete by like the first week of January. So unfortunately, it's still probably a few months out before we can get them. But it's gonna be even cooler when those come through, because if we like these Reddit videos or like React stuff, I'm gonna have like you see my hoodie down there? You see it? I'm gonna be able to pull that up like over my head, like the hood will be able to go over my head, and I'm gonna be holding my little mascot in my arms, and it's gonna be so cozy, chat. We can have some cozy React nights. How does that sound? I'm really excited. There's some really cool toggles that are gonna be coming up with that, with the new art stuff that I'm getting as well. And there's three really good ones that I can't wait to use, but there's two in particular that I haven't talked about it on stream at all. And I cannot wait to see your guys' reaction when I finally drop those toggles, because they're gonna be so funny. I'm so looking forward to it, man. I was thinking about it today. I was like looking at my model. I'm like, fuck, I can't believe that I'm this. I look fucking cool as hell. You do both day and night shifts? That's kind of brutal, not gonna lie. You stuttering was very confusing because I didn't realize you were studying, because it all sounds like Naro to me. Shut up. I'm too Australian, man. I'm too Australian. I have a really bad stutter. I didn't realize this, but I'm like riffing off the cuff and I'm trying to like think of like things off the top of my head. I didn't realize until I was watching back some VODs, like editing down the VODs, and two things. What the fuck? Why'd I freeze? Two things. First one, I stutter. I say everything like 3 times before I actually get to saying the thing that I'm supposed to be saying. And I say the word like so much. I'll try to cut down on that. I know, it's annoying. I was going through the edit. Fuck, there's the stutter again. I didn't realize. I was going through editing and I was trying to, I almost said like that. I was going through the editing and I was trying to cut down the things for the next shorts that are gonna be put up in like the next week. And there was one clip that I was watching through, and I said like every second word. I swear to God, and I'm like, fuck. I was thinking to myself, how the hell am I gonna cut this down, bro? It's gonna be so choppy. Aussie, oi. Hell yeah. 5 a.m. there's an unholy hour, you're doing the devil's work. That's what I say, man. That's what I say. And my boss. Yep. They even added a brand new day suit and token fight solo suit. Wait, they've updated the game even now? Okay, I'm definitely gonna go back and play that. That's crazy. Normally works 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Jesus, for day shift, and 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. for night shift. That's crazy. Day shift's got to get up at 5 a.m. to get ready and get to work. That's an insane haul, dude. God damn. Holy crap. Shadow out here working the fucking, literally the devil shift. What am I complaining about, bro? 3 a.m., 5-7, Nora Lady and Crazy don't go together. Shut the fuck up. I am your cozy comfort streamer, Chad. I am. Don't listen to these guys. I'm your cozy comfort streamer. I am. Does anyone here know how a Fushi stream starts? No. Shadow don't. Alabita Banshee, welcome in. Hello, Dodo Bobo as well, welcome in. Sick model, thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. Shadow, I'm watching you. Shadow. Nah. 3:36, we pull it up to the Waffle House right now. Oh, that sounds so good. Do your co-workers know you're a VTuber? No. My friends do, but definitely not my co-workers. God damn it! Shadow! You! Shadow, thank you so much for the 10 gifted! What the hell, bro? Come on! No, you don't need to start a Fushi stream this way, dude. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Jesus. Oh my god. Better use that money at the pokies now. Hey, let's get on the town. Yo, who up? Let's go. Thank you so much, Shadow. Fuck! Stop doing this, bro. You just wait. Oh my god, you spent so much money over the past like 3 months. Which, FYI, my 3-month anniversary of debuting is coming up in 2 days. 2 days, chat. That's crazy. Shadow was gifted way too many subs over that time period. Fucking hell. At least you aren't mid-game. That's true, but at the same time. Put down the credit card. Put it down. Subathon, I would love to do a subathon at some point, specifically in September, because that's when I think they add on extra, I think? No, subs are cheaper in September, because it's September. Yeah, but I think they also might do bonus subs for, I don't know, either way. SMC, thank you, oh, welcome into the stream. Hello, sorry, and Skullender, welcome in as well. Only 265 or 402. Shadow, you're fighting an uphill battle, dude. They expire after a month. You're fighting an uphill battle here, okay? What the hell? What the fuck, man? What the hell? What the hell? Oh man. So what we doing? We're gonna, okay. Yeah, sorry, I've just been yapping. I've just straight up been yapping. We're gonna be doing some Reddit reading because I wanted to see, look, I don't know if we're gonna consistently do this content. It depends on whether you or not you guys actually like it. But I wanted to try doing some Reddit reading videos, because, low-key, they can make fucking bag if they do well. And I want to be able to hire my editor full-time, okay? That is the end goal of all this. I want to be able to go full-time so I can hire my editor full-time. So we're going to be doing some Reddit reading, and we'll see how it goes. We're going to do it for like 2 or 3 weeks, or like, yeah, probably 2 or 3 weeks, and we'll see how it ends up. And then we're going to be doing some God of War for the next couple of hours after that. So, fun night tonight, hell yeah. Diving into the minds of the Redditors. Yep. Most of them, the ones that I've got, they're mostly lighthearted ones. There's a couple of heavy ones. I'm just debating on which ones, because I've got 10 to read through, but we're not going to do them all tonight because that'll take longer than the hour that I want to spend on this. So we'll do like one of the heavier ones, but we'll cushion on either side with some lighthearted ones. So it won't be too bad. Bob of the Crusader, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You love Reddit reading? Oh, hell yeah. This is the stream for you then. Sorry. Don't disturb me, my kittens. I have subreddits to mod. A lot of Reddit stories are fabricated just for reactions. Yeah. Look, when you go to Reddit, you have to approach it with a certain level of, I'm going to choose to believe this, even though it is 100% fabricated. Look, I tried. There was some in there that I was reading through that were 100% just AI generated. So I have a pretty good eye for outing AI generated stuff. So I tried to get rid of all of those ones and choose ones that I thought were like actually had a chance of being like actually real. But we'll see. Damn, no way, people would never lie on the internet. What are you talking about? Dude, everything is real. r/no sleep, dude, that actually happened. I don't have earbuds, and I will not be the guy in the Waffle House by himself watching a VTuber. Not going to bed, you nocturnal now. It's all good, Banshee. Have fun at the Waffle House, dude. See you later. September is your 10-year Twitch anniversary? Holy crap. Congrats, that's a long time. How long have I been on Twitch? Not that long. It's probably coming up on it though. Maybe 7 or 8 years. Maybe. But I haven't been streaming the entire time, I don't think. Anyway, something like that. I missed a bunch of messages before. Let me just scroll up a bit. Okay, no, I think we're good. Oh wait, yeah, King, if you want to post some screenshots of those suits, they'll be sick. Hey, Smoke Guru, thank you so much for the raid. Holy crap. Hi, raiders. Hello. How are you guys going? What were you guys doing? Were you guys just chatting or were you playing something in particular? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. Hold on, I'm gonna chuck you a follow back. There we go. Thank you. Much appreciated. How are you guys going? What were you guys getting up to? Played Valorant and Retail Hell? Nice. I've never heard of Retail Hell. Is that like a horror game or what kind of game is that? But nice, hell yeah. Well, let me just do my little intro here. My name is Shishi Fushi, but you can just call me Fushi. And I am a vigilante. I just don't have my mask and cape right now. They're being worked on in the workshop. I'll get them eventually. I'm a vigilante Kamainu, which is the guardian lions, which are those like lion statues that sit out the front of shrines. That's me for real. And we're about to do some Reddit reading. So if that's your kind of style of content, lock in because we're going to do it for like an hour and then we're going to play some God of War. So it's a horror game, quote unquote, but not really horror. Understood. It's more the grindy kind of horror. I get it. Anyway, if you need a raid and run, absolutely be my guest, dude. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. I very much appreciate it. Hell yeah. Thank you. Never heard of Valorant. What kind of game is that? What is this Fortnite that you speak of? Fishy, one day, and I'm not going to tell you what day you're going to get rated 200 gifted subs. Nope. Nuh-uh. That is so much money. Do not do that. Do not do that, okay? Enjoy for stream. I need to grab food. Of course. Thank you so much, dude. Go have some great food. 07. See you later. Your model looks so good though. Great design and super articulate. Fucking love it. Thank you. It took me a really long time to work out like all of the like the fine tuning of like the mouth and like technical stuff to make it look as good as possible, but I'm so happy with how it turned out. Fortnite, that is like 2 weeks, right? I think so. I fucking love how my model turned out. When I before I actually got the final thing, I was like, maybe I'll upgrade it in the future. Like I'll keep it for like a year or two, see how it goes, and then like if things do well, I'll upgrade it. Nope. I really like my model. I think I'm probably gonna keep this for a very long time and then just commission my artist to like do upgrades to it. So I'll just get like, I don't know, maybe some new outfits. We'll see how it goes. But I think I mainly just want to keep this because I just love how my face turned out. It's so cool. Been a long day. Have a good stream. Thank you so much again, Shadow, for the gifted. Yes, definitely go get some rest, man. See you later. Thank you. Much appreciated. The fine tracking mechanics are super sick. It always boggles my mind how it tracks your eyes and total expression. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised. Because one of my worries about when I was commissioning the model was like, I was like, God, I really hope I can catch my expressions properly, because like I wasn't entirely sure how well it would do, because I've seen some models that like don't have as much of like the perfect tracking of expressions, and I was like, I really like the more expressive one, so I hope it turns out good. And then my rigger gave it back, and I spent so long in the settings fine-tuning it, and it turned out pretty freaking cool. And I can do really cool expressions, like if I'm trying to, how do I actually don't even know how I toggle that. There's a specific expression that I really like, but I have no idea how I toggle it. It just kind of happens when I'm talking, so. Jet Set Radio X Okami, and it's so good. Yeah, I got someone, was that you who mentioned that the other night, AD? That is still such a cool way to describe my design. I swear to God, it's awesome. We'll be playing both of those on stream at some point as well, so. Hell yeah. Sick VTuber artists must be worth the price, 100%. I would actually say my VTuber artists undersold themselves. But my artist is on Tete-san. I think they're linked to my credits. So if you just go to my website, which is just shishifushi.com, there's like a credit section, and you can find both my artist and my rigger in there. They both did a phenomenal job. Hell yeah. Anyway, chat. Let's go on to our hour of Reddit reading. Before we do that, let me just pick which ones we're actually going to read tonight, because I have a bunch, but I just want to make sure they're going to be some light-hearted stuff. Okay, I reckon we'll do this one. That one we can keep for later. That one we'll keep for later. This one is really funny, so I'm going to keep it. And then maybe we'll also do... Okay, let's do this one as well as a more serious one. It's not super serious, but we'll do it. And then this one. I think we'll do 4 because one of them is really short, so it won't take us long to get through. Okay, and then all these other ones I'll just save for another stream. We'll probably do this like once a week. We'll just do like an hour-long session, like on a Friday night or even tonight, whatever night that is for you guys. And then we will space them out that way. We'll see over the next like 3 weeks probably how these go, and if they're worth me investing time in editing and making them and stuff like that, and then we'll figure it out from there. Okay, sorry, I'm just quickly jotting down all the other ones so that we can have a look at these later. Goes there, and then the last one we'll whack it down here, and then I'll close all that and then close all of this. Epic sauce. Okay, so we will start off with, let's start with this one, and then we'll go to this one, and then we'll go to that one. Okay, all right. Better than most big streamers? Stop it. I appreciate that. Guys. My artist did an absolutely incredible job. I had no idea how it was going to look, and then they sent me back the sketch, and I was like, Oh god, that's so cool. Antete-san does a really amazing job. I also have, Antete-san is so prolific with their art as well. I have so many VTuber siblings, which is basically just like people who use the same artist as me. I have so many VTuber siblings. I swear to God, they get like a model out every like 2 weeks. It's crazy. I don't know how they keep up that pace. It's insane because their level of work is like this good. It's crazy. Thank you for the follow as well, Dodo Bird. I appreciate it. Yeah, like Foxfist. Foxfist is one of my VTuber siblings. Yeah, the level of quality is crazy. And my rigger did an amazing job as well. There are a couple things when I get the next, ow! Ow, my face! Ow! Thank you for the headbutts. When I get my art upgrades because the art upgrades that I'm getting, they're including both the, Mizora, hi! Welcome in, Mizora, how are you? Welcome. Seriously, actually everyone that I worked with, ow! Mizora, you betrayed me. What the hell, man? What the hell, man? Yeah, when I get the art upgrades, I'm also gonna go back to my rigger because I need him. Well, actually, I don't know what my rigger's gender is actually. I need my rigger to be able to like obviously add the art upgrades for me. And there's a couple of things I'm just gonna get them to fine tune. But apart from that, Liu Shui, sorry, is who I got the rigging done by. Liu Shui did a fantastic job, dude. Seriously, and like that was so responsive as well. Like when I first got it back, there was a couple of very minor issues that I want to fix before my debut, and he got that done, or they got that done in like a day or less. It was crazy. It was awesome. Do I usually stream around this time? Usually around this time. I usually go live about 45 minutes earlier than what I did. But I don't usually stream on a Saturday night, or it might not be a Saturday night depending on the time zone, but I don't usually go live on this specific night. I usually go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Australian Eastern Standard Time at 5:30 p.m. And then I do like a Sunday stream. So there'll be a Sunday morning stream, which will start at about probably 8 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time for me tomorrow. So we're gonna have back-to-back streams. I don't usually do a Saturday night stream because I have a stream in the morning tomorrow, but I decided that I want to do this, so we're doing it. When you get the art upgrades, I'm gonna put it on my Veal Commodore and do hectic skits with the Mac slot. That'll be crazy. Okay, look, so long as you're not getting in trouble, record that shit for me. So long as you're not getting in trouble though, okay? Do not get arrested, please. Oh my god. Okay, all right. Now, I set up a... Oops. Oh god, that's not what I meant to do. I set up a scene so that we can hopefully get this open and it'll work. Let me just... Is it gonna work? Or is it gonna... It's up. Nope, it's gonna make a fool out of me. I'm a fool, chat. I'm a fool. Hang on. Where is it? This one. Okay, we're gonna start with this one. I think. Are we? Yes. Yes, we're gonna start with this one. Okay. Here we go. Let me just, oh my god, I closed it. Where is it? There it is. Okay. All right. So chat, we're just gonna read through these. Feel free to do some input. I'll definitely be reading your guys' comments as we go through this. And then, yeah, we'll get through. So this one isn't super long. It'll take us a little bit to read through, but it's not super long. The next one is really short. The one after that is a bit longer, and then the one after that is really, really sweet. So we're gonna end it off on a nice note. But we'll see how we go. These are the best of Redditor updates, and I'm just gonna read through them, but feel free to have your own input, and I'll stop where I can to read what you guys say. All right. Let me get my narrator voice on, chat. Block my... there actually, when I was skimming, I did see there were a couple of words in here that I'm not going to say. When I was skimming, I saw them. I won't read them out loud, but the story itself is still relatively decent, so... She's not engineered and has fictitious tax and all right. Block my driveway? I'll go ahead and take your vehicles. This sounds like some maliciousness up in here in chat. All right, so we just skipped past all this because it's just like tags for this specific subreddit. All right, no, hang on, there we go. All right, Friday night here in the country can get a little crazy sometimes, so I don't mind when my neighbors cause a ruckus or loud party, as long as it's not too crazy. Tonight I'm on call for Virginia State Police towing rotation, which means I've got 25 minutes to get to wherever the wreck/DUI/impound etc. is. As luck would have it, my neighbors are having a party, and guess what's blocking my driveway? That's right, about 25 to 30 cars. I live down a dirt road at the end of a cul-de-sac and it's pretty narrow. One in, one out type of deal. And with this rain, we've been having parking in the grass slash clay. I'm just gonna restart that line. One in, one out kind of deal. And with this rain, we've been having parking in the grass, clay, mud is really not the best idea. Especially with a 4x4, it can still get tricky. I noticed a few cars coming in early this evening and walked over to my neighbors and made it pretty clear I was on call, and as long as they didn't block the road or my driveway, all would be good. No problems here. When I got a call from my boss asking if I can go warm up the rotator and the light-duty flatbed tow trucks, it's about 12:30 a.m, so I get my boots on and other gear because if I'm up, I might as well start at the shop and clean a few things to stay busy and make the night move along. I get back to my car and... I'm still bad at... I'm not bad. I still need to work on my riffing off the top of my head here. Unforced Monkey, welcome in. Be awesome, stay awesome, eat cheesecake or a suitable cheesecake substitute, you delectable meatball. Dude, I love cheesecake, so thank you. I get in my car and as I'm backing... I am in the right... Yep, I am, okay. I get in my car and as I'm backing out of the driveway, I notice I'm blocked in. I don't mean by one truck, but by nearly 15 different vehicles. I calmly walk over to my neighbors about 1/8 of a mile hike, and as I'm looking for them through the crowd of drunk teenagers, some idiot wants to know why I'm on his property. He's not the property owner. I've never seen this classy gentleman. Finally, I find my neighbor and ask her if she can move the cars. I've got to go to work and she says in a normal tone, doesn't yell over the music, into the house, whoever's blocking the driveway next door, move your trucks, then slams the door in my face. I knock again and she answers with a drunken, oh god, this bitch again. Internally, I'm thinking, all right then. I do my best to explain I'm on call and need to get out of my driveway to go back to work. She comes back sloshing a natural light, exclaiming it's a party. Relax. Shuts the door in my face and yells, fuck that. Words here that I will not repeat. I smile and as I'm walking away, Macho Man throws a beer at me and cackles, yeah, you best leave, go on, get. I get on my phone with dispatch and call as many trucks as we have available tonight, about 10, and tell them to come on over. Mum has got some PPIs, private property impounds. I call police dispatch and ask if they'd send out an officer in case things get out of hand, and as soon as he gets to my place, my rigs start rolling up and hooking vehicles up and taking them to the impound yard. We get down to the last 3 vehicles, a yellow Civic, gold Silverado, and an old F-150. The Civic owner bolts to his car and takes off. The Silverado girl, who's pretty wasted, gets stuck and starts tearing up my property. Officer walks over and she throws a fit. Long story short, she gets arrested for underage drinking and DUI. The Ford owner doesn't show up. I get to work after all the impounds, and with me, I brought coffees and snacks for my drivers. Tomorrow's not a business day, which means if these tools want their cars back, I'm going to be the regular. It's going to be the regular $289.50 plus 2 days of storage at $55 a day and a $100 gate fee. Fuck, that's crazy. So all up, that's like what, like $500? Oh my god. I make a note in every single storage sheet, papers that the vehicle owners get, to thank the girl who had the party for getting towed. Dude, they're making bag tonight. This sounds like Virginia. Classic Virginia moment. Several of the kids' parents called wanting to know where their cars or trucks were. I gave them the yard address and told them they can come anytime. As soon as they started shouting about illegal tows and threatened with lawyers, I showed them pictures of their cars with no parking signs and explained that I tried to reason with the owner of the property, me, but she was tired of being blocked in by drunken teenagers. Oh my god. There are signs on my road saying no parking and not to block the driveway. Don't piss off a tow truck driver. She'll legally take your vehicles. Edit, the gate fee is only for after hours. It covers expenses of overtime for the office staff who have to get out of bed and come to work in the middle of the night. Also, how do I sleep at night? With a glass of chocolate milk while reading r/ask Reddit. Alright, then there was an update, October 3rd, 2016, so 2 days after this post was initially posted. I'm going to go over a few things real quick because this is ridiculous. First, what happened over the last 40 hours? 7 of the 15 cars towed Friday night have been released, and I explained to everyone I could the situation, what happened and why they were towed. If they felt like they were in the wrong, I showed pics and their vehicles were released. The other 8 have yet to be picked up. Also, in case anyone doesn't know, only the registered owner can come get the vehicle. If mummy and daddy own it, they have to come get it. Silverado girl has a 30-day hold on her piece of shit truck. I won't be at work tomorrow, but I did leave a note on the girl's desk to call me if they have anyone giving them a tough time about what happened over the weekend. There was one kid who was an ass and threatened to call the cops. I offered to dial and even asked if he wanted a drink while he waited. The cops never came. His dad wasn't happy about the tow bill and called me a crook, which honestly hurts my feelings. I love this OP, dude. What's the most ratchet province in Australia? Oh god. Logan. Logan. Look, I can only speak for Queensland, okay? I mean, okay, wait, are we talking about, like, suburbs? Because that's what I would say. That, like, Logan is, like, known statewide as, like, the place where, look, I don't know all the exact words that you'll use here, but I would use eshays. If we're talking about provinces of state or territory, okay, alright, well, in that case... Okay, in that case... Is that because it rhymes with bogan? Yes. Victoria, you'd say Victoria? Look, I would say Western Australia specifically because Perth's there. Logan, New South Wales is known in South Australia. Is it? That's crazy, holy shit. Oh man, look, I would say Western Australia just because of Perth, but that's only because, look, that might only be because I have a friend who lives over there and I hear things through the pipeline about how interesting of a place that is. All right. I've already read through that. Number 2, there were some salty people on ITT. I'm assuming that's the subreddit that this was posted to. Number 3, I talked to the parents of the kids who threw the party, my neighbors. The mum apologized and I accepted. I've got to live next door to these people for a long time. There's no reason to be an ass clown tool. There's no reason to be an ass clown tool shed. That's a word. That is a compelling argument, but I've lived in both. Victoria's way more ratchet. You know what? Fair play. If you've got personal experience, fair play. I studied in Melbourne and Victoria was an interesting area. I can imagine. Especially like certain parts of Melbourne, I have heard are interesting. Your only knowledge of Australia is mighty car mods? I actually don't even know what that is. All right, the daughters got in serious trouble when the kids who got towed parents called to complain about getting towed. I don't think there'll be any retaliation. I wasn't trying to get her in trouble and I told her mum that. She assured me that it wouldn't happen again. 4, as someone pointed out earlier, F you OP, you ruined that girl's life. I didn't make her drink and get in her truck, so she could have asked someone else or quite literally just not done what she did. Which is, that's a compelling argument, dude. Me and my homies got attacked by a drunkard in Melbourne. Oh shit. Hope you guys were okay through that. Ollie Bowler guy, welcome in. Yeah, I have heard some things about Melbourne. But yeah, I probably don't have the most experience with all the different areas because I haven't really left Queensland that often, so unfortunately. I would like to go to all the... I've been to Melbourne once actually, but I stayed in a very small part of it, so I didn't get to see all the nightlife. Okay, Number 5, this post seems too well written and one-sided, must be fake, Opie's a liar and should be in hell. How do they have 10 trucks at their disposal? Hey, thanks, I'll be sure to add that into the bedtime stories I read my son. I apologize for making my post too well written, as for being one-sided, you've got a point. I didn't interview the teens next door on how they felt about getting the punishment of breaking the law. We have a heavy truck, a low boy, rotator, dozens of flatbeds, and also wheel lifts. It's called being on rotation for police agencies. I have no idea why some people think we are a too big tow company. I have lied before, one time to my SO asking me if I took the trash out and I said yes when I really didn't. Phew, what a load off. Number 6, alright, let's take a big gulp of chocolate milk and ask ourselves a question. Picture yourself at home. It's time to go to work and there is a car parked in your driveway. You cannot get out of your driveway to go to work. What do? Call in sick to work? Call 911? Watch Frozen? You have that piece towed because they parked on your property. Would you like it if I parked my truck on your grass, on your lawn, blocking you from leaving? Of course not. This guy's a real tow truck driver. I actually think it's a woman, so you illegally towed them, you piece of shit. First things first, I legally own half the private road going to the cul-de-sac. I don't have the cars towed that were on the road. I didn't have the cars towed that were on the road. I had the ones towed that were on my property with several no parking signs. I know some of you don't drive or own your own property, so I don't expect you to understand. If you are on call, you have to do your job. If you don't do your job, you will no longer have a job. My grass! No, God. Hello, Kuro, welcome in. Melbourne is great if you want Melbourne is great if you want candy or viciously poked by someone who had candy. Yep. To be fair, we do have a few places like that around Queensland that I know some people that I have known have been to and come out not the greatest. So I'm going to say amazing, well, thank you. And the stream, some good soup, thank you. You're in NA time, so you can't stay for too long. That's all good. Thank you so much for stopping by, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Number 8. Good golly, if you don't like tow trucks or think they're all crooks, you clearly haven't been saved by one. All these folks who break down on the side of the road, guess who comes to their rescue? Dogs trapped in a hot car? Tow truck drivers come and unlock the doors. Remember that time you had a dead battery and needed to jump? Yep, you're right. We're money-hungry crooks that deserve to burn in hell. So, tow truck drivers are just doing their job. Look, I think I understand why people get mad at tow truck drivers, but at the same time, number one, if you weren't doing what you're not supposed to be doing, they wouldn't tow your car in the first place. And number two, like, they're usually the ones who are being called in by what OP is saying here, like the cops or like the fucking like roads administrative people. I don't know what you call them. Those people. Beanley, Logan, Ipswich, and Toowoomba. Did I miss any? Maybe Townsville. But only certain parts of Townsville, from what I think. They definitely are a real operator, though. I work for a Department of Transportation. The technical speak is spot on. Yeah. Townsville. Number 9. If I ever catch someone towing my car, I'd kill him. Clever. You can hear the sarcasm there. Seriously, if your neighbor asks you to do something as easy as not parking on their property, especially if they don't complain about you throwing loud parties, just be a good neighbor. But if you sleep better, call me a liar, C-word, dirty karma, W-word, whatever. Sit around and pout about it. Don't take advice from strangers. Come park in my driveway. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to you. Haters gonna... Haters gonna hate. Oh man, and then that is the end of the updates on this post. So I'm pretty sure you can see why I chose this one, because I feel like this one actually is legit, and also this was posted in 2016, so this was when AI wasn't even a concept yet. So what the F is a W word? Slur for a woman who likes to sleep around. I'm not gonna say it. Should have thought that. It's just off the road. Yeah. Yeah, Townsville. I'm not sure about any other ones off the top of my head. Look, there are a couple of places that I could say, but I don't want to start doxing myself out here, so... Alright, that was story number 1, chat. The next one is way shorter, and also it is way more lighthearted. But apparently it was very divisive on Reddit, because Redditism, right? The next one after this was, am I wrong for waving a chopstick at my friend's baby and yelling, Avada Kedavra, as a joke? Personally, I find this absolutely hilarious. Yeah, that one. Let's go with that. All right, original post on June 8th of 2026. I feel that is real or only slightly embellished. Yeah. All right. I, 26 female, was at my friend's house for dinner. Her baby is about 8 months old. We were eating takeout and I picked up a chopstick, pointed it dramatically at the baby and yelled, Avada Kedavra, in a fake wizard voice because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. The baby just stared at me and everyone else laughed except my friend, who got really upset and said it was inappropriate to joke about killing a baby. Sorry, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at the concept. I'm laughing at the fact that this is a Harry Potter reference and so this started a dispute amongst friends. I apologized immediately, but she still hasn't accepted my apology and is acting pretty cold towards me. Now I'm wondering if I did something genuinely awful or I just didn't realize it, or if she's overreacting. Editor's note, Avada Kedavra is the killing curse in Harry Potter. It's one of the 3 unforgivable curses. I feel like, would this be just between like 2 diehard Harry Potter fans and like one of them's in it for the memes and the other one is like taking it seriously? Like, they've been role-playing this shit. They're like, bro, you can't say that. No good stories without some exaggeration. Exactly. And what is Reddit if not the place where you exaggerate literally everything? Alright, so relevant comments. You couldn't have gone for Wingardium Leviosa? You're wrong. And then someone else said underneath that, yep, if you're doing baby magic, always go levitation, never murder curse. That feels like basic wizard etiquette. And then another comment said, this is a very weird thing to do. I'm not saying you are a bad person, but if you did this to my baby, I wouldn't be happy. Like, of all the spells and all the quotes, why that? I think you're in the wrong. Because Avada Kedavra is a fucking meme, dude. Hard to say, Harry Potter fans can be kind of unhinged. That is true. Dude, did you just fireball my baby? What the fuck? Oh, man. And then OP replied to that comment saying, are you familiar with Harry Potter? Perhaps you're missing some context. And then someone replied to them, no, we have the context. From all the stuff you could have chosen, you decided an instant death spell was the way to go. Could have just said, I'm gonna kill you, and it would be the same. And then someone also replied to that saying, yeah, the context is that you used an unforgivable curse on a baby and are now pressed that the mom isn't forgiving you. It's literally canon. Perhaps you're the one missing context here. Another content said, you're wrong. There are a lot of spells you could have used and you went with a death curse. And then OP replied, okay, I see your point. But at the same time, bro, the fucking Voldemort, I want to get over him. Like, if that's how they said that, that's a classic Harry Potter meme. What are they talking about? The update to that, which was posted the same, which was on the same post, just posted the next day, read, I've read through the comments and I accept that most people think I was wrong. I did apologize. That said, I still think my friend is taking this way too seriously and needs to learn to take a joke. I waved a chopstick at a baby and made a Harry Potter reference. I wasn't exactly performing dark magic in her living room. Could you imagine going to someone's could you imagine like if they were actually going to take this like more seriously and they just go over and they start like they're like, well, you didn't like what I did. You didn't like this lighthearted joke? All right, you want me to double down? Just starts drawing like fucking sigils in the middle of the room. The next time I see little Timmy, he's catching another, I've already got over her from me. Hope he's just gonna double down. Dude, they're gonna get thrown out of their house so fast. You shot him with a rifle, use a pistol next time type shit? Yeah. I cracked up a dark magic in the living room. It's so good, dude. Bro's just out here like pulling like a cloaked hood, like putting on a cloak and putting the hood up over their face, like rubbing their hands together deviously like, this baby don't know what is coming to it. Anyway, very short one, but I thought this was really funny. Imagine this is how you find out you can actually cast spells. Oh god. Okay, confession time. As a kid, sometimes I make twirly fingers in front of a baby and try to hypnotize them to obey my every command when they grow up. Okay, but everyone's had that moment when they were a kid where they were like, they were sitting in their car or like at school or something and they were like, look, I know magic's not real, but but what if I'm the exception, right? Everyone's got to have had that moment, right? Like, you guys have had to have it as well, right? Like, all right, for example here, when I was in 5th grade, I don't know what happened here, because, okay, so I don't dream a lot, chat. Just for some background here, I don't dream very much because I think like I've got aphantasia, which means that I can't visualize images in my head that well, and I think as byproducts of that, I can't really dream either, or at least I never remember any of my dreams that I have. But for some reason, when I was in 5th grade, I had this series of dreams like nightly where I could like if I really, really thought of it hard enough, I could fly. And so, but the thing was that like, for some reason, these dreams, I don't know why, but they were way more realistic than most dreams that I have. So I low-key thought for a hot second there, because I was like sitting at school and I was like lining up to get inside the classroom, and that was where the dream would take place. And if I willed really, really hard, I could actually like float and I could zip off. For some reason, because of how like the difficulty that I had on like how realistic those dreams felt, I came to school one day and I was like, holy fuck, I'm magic. I was like, holy fuck, I can levitate right now and no one here knows. Lucid dreaming. I can't lucid dream, but well, okay. So the dreams that I do remember are usually the dreams that overlap into the state where I'm like just about to wake up, but I haven't actually woken up yet. And so I can't lucid dream, but I can kind of when I get into that like half awake state. It's a very weird feeling. On the off chance, I got nothing to lose anyway. See, that's what I'm saying. Oh man. All I can imagine is that person hearing someone say, oh, your baby's just so cute, I can eat him up, and then just fainting. They just take it literally. They pick up their baby and hug it to their chest like, oh, who do you think you are? Little Timmy deserves some dark magic so he can be the boy who lived. Dude, it's written down as prophecy. It's foretold. That reminds me, before I leave, I'm from Insta. Oh, thank you. After watching you fail to light a sheep with flinch 3 times in a row and then got pointed by a creeper. Thank you for coming across from Instagram. I do appreciate that. That has probably got to be one of the clips of all time that I've gotten. So thank you for coming across from that. I appreciate it. I usually wake up the moment I start to realize I'm in a dream, wish I could lucid dream. See, I wouldn't call it lucid dreaming so much as like, my dreams are really weird because I can't necessarily, because I can't picture things in my head, I can't really like see the dreams that I'm having. It's like a sixth sense. I don't know how else to explain this. It's like a sixth sense that like I can just like, I can feel what's happening, but I can't like actually see it. Although funny enough, I can hear things like relatively well in my head, which is strange. But like, so when I'm in that like half state of waking up, it's more like I'm aware that I'm about to wake up, but I actively choose not to wake up completely. So it's more like, it's probably less lucid dreaming and more like I'm just like in my head, like choosing to continue on the story, even though that I'm about to wake up, but I'm not quite awake just yet. I don't know how to explain this. Do I internal voice? I don't internal voice, no. Which surprises all my friends all the time, because apparently that is a very common thing to have, and I just don't have it. I don't have a running commentary to myself, but one of my friends has one that is just like, she commentates every single thing that happens in her skull, and when I told her that I don't have a running commentary in my head, she just could not even conceptualize this. She was like, what the fuck? I have friends with aphantasia that you've helped see in the memory with something called high contrast images that burn an image into your mind, so that when you close your eyes, you can see it. Ah, that would probably work for me, actually. Yeah. You're actually awake now? No, go to sleep. Only special girls are VTubers. Look, it was foretold, okay? When I had that one dream when I was at like 9 years old about me and Spider-Man fighting ninjas, me and Spider-Man fighting ninjas on a rooftop, look, it was bound to happen. I was destined for the life of a vigilante VTuber. What can I say? Oh, man. You have Charcot Wilbrand syndrome. In other words, you can't dream. You haven't dreamt since you were a kid. Whoa, that's crazy. What the hell? Yeah, I very, very, very rarely dream, or at least I very, very, very rarely remember those dreams. So I can pretty much remember every dream that I've consciously like woken up with because it's so out of the norm that I usually just like remember it. Insomnia is horrifyingly fun to have. Oh no, I understand, bro. I understand, but also people who can't visualize stuff tend to not have internal voice for some reason. My friend is the same. It's really weird, right? Like, but okay, look, I have a theory for this. Sorry, we're getting way off track with the Reddit stuff, but I love talking about this stuff. I love talking about like the weird differences that people have like brain-wise. So my theory here is that because I can't visualize things in my head, I can't hallucinate. This is my theory. Look, I guess we'll find out whether or not this is a thing, but I have a theory that since I can't visualize anything, I can't visually hallucinate. There's a very specific, I need to make the difference here, visual hallucinations. Because I mean, I've never visually hallucinated, so look, that's all I'm working off right now. This is my theory. But audio I think is different because like, I wouldn't say it's like hearing it like I would hear it in real life, but I think that my audio perception is way better than what my visual perception is. Like I feel like I can like to some degree, I've like visualize audio stuff way better than I can visual things. Which is crazy because I'm like was predominantly an artist growing up, but I couldn't see anything in my head ever. There's been 2 times, I can't remember what the second time was, but there was one specific time when I was like 12 or something, and I was going to bed, and you know how like sometimes when you're just falling off to sleep, you have those dreams of like where you're falling really fast, and like you like jolt away because it's like that. It was the same kind of thing. Like I've had the falling stuff before. It wasn't that. It was the same kind of thing, but instead of like the falling feeling, it sounded like someone was talking what I thought was Chinese, like directly into my ear. I mean, look, I might have just been completely making this shit up, but it was weird as fuck because it felt like there was someone in my ear speaking it like directly into my ear. And so I jolted away because I was like, holy fuck, because it didn't sound like it was like something you like hear in your head. It sounded like it was right in my ear. And it sounded like actual fluent Chinese, and I don't know Chinese, so I don't know where this came from. But like it was so weird. Like that was the only time, and this and one other time, but I can't remember what that audio thing was about. Like those were the only 2 like I would say audio hallucinations that I've ever had. It's very strange. That's a coincidence because you're diagnosed auditory hallucination. Oh man. That's a joke. Sorry, this isn't a joke. I thought I misread that. My bad. Diagnosed schizophrenic and you do get auditory hallucinations. That's crazy. You don't need to answer this if it's too personal, but do you also get like the visual hallucinations? I've seen a couple of videos that try to simulate it. I don't know how close they get, but I can imagine it's a very terrifying disorder to live with. I follow short people. Don't, no. Welcome into the stream. Hello. Also, hello, Nala. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You have visually hallucinated, but that took chemicals. Oh, I've never taken chemicals and I don't plan on it, so I don't know how. I'm probably not going to try out that theory, but using your imagination, would you prefer having visual internal monologue or no? No. I think if I was to get it at this point, sorry, my microphone, oh, it was being a bit weird, sorry. I think if I was to get it at this point, I think it would just interrupt, like, I don't know, I think it would be too weird to spontaneously get it. Like, one of my friends who has the, like, constant internal monologue, I could not imagine living a life like that. I think I'd actually be driven insane. So I'm perfectly happy with how my brain works right now. But I guess it's more just because I've actually, like, learned to live with it, you know? I guess if, like, it was something that I had from the start, maybe being able to visually see things would be cool, but I wouldn't want an internal monologue, I don't think. I would get so sick of myself, I wouldn't be able to do it. Using your imagination, would you prefer to be fatherless or father more? Oh my god. It's fine, you're an open book, ask away, but nothing visual yet. Gotcha. Your audio hallucinations are locational, as your brain can actually simulate a noise from an actual specific location that isn't there. That's crazy. That's insane that, like, I just find it so fascinating that, like, brains can just do that. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, there was a guy that I knew when I was still in school, and I had this same discussion with him at one point. And when we were talking about it, he was saying that, like, he couldn't comprehend the fact that I couldn't visualize anything in my head, because he was like, if I look over in that direction, I can just imagine my dad standing there. And I was like, what? And I was like, could you actually, like, physically see him standing there? And he was like, yeah, I could actually, like, if I really thought about it, I could actually see him, like, physically standing there. And that just blows my brain, because I could never even comprehend doing something like that. So the fact that you can, like, your brain can also simulate, like, an actual directional noise is crazy to me. That's insane. Oh man, you have no internal monologue? I couldn't imagine having an internal monologue. I should get my friends to come on and actually talk about this at some point, because the way that she does it, I think, is way more, like, the way that her brain works, I think, is way more extreme than what a lot of people who have internal monologues are like, because I talked with her and then another one of my friends who does have an internal monologue, but not to that extreme. Because the friend that I'm talking about, she, like, chronically is just like always commentating about literally everything that's happening right now. And I couldn't live with that. I would actually go insane. You get visual, auditory, olfactory, and tactile hallucinations, but not been diagnosed with anything. That's crazy. So olfactory, is that like, well, no, that'll be tactile. What does olfactory include? You just operate on vibes. That's a good way of describing it, actually. I just operate on vibes. Because, like, even when I'm talking, I don't think about the words that I'm saying before I say the words. I just kind of, like, I'm constantly riffing on the spot, because I have no internal monologue, so I don't think, I mean, look, if it's a situation that I know I can prepare myself in advance for, I will try to, think of all the different ways that I can respond to something. But, like, when I'm streaming, I don't have an internal monologue telling me, like, I'm going to talk about this next or whatever. I just fucking riff off the cuff and go with the vibes, man. It's really crazy. My friend with your condition struggled to pass his technical drawing class because he couldn't imagine shit, which is wild to me. Yeah, I think I'm probably a little bit better with that, because, like, I've been very artistic, like, pretty much my entire life. So I'm used to, like, drawing out and sketching things on paper. But, like, I don't know what it's going to look like on the page until I have it on the page. Like, I can't imagine it before it goes on the paper. So then I have to just, like, work with the paper, essentially, to just, like, get what it looks like. It's really weird. I don't know how else to explain it. I have no, like, I can say, like, okay, let's say I want to draw a dog, right? I'll look down at the paper and I'll be like, okay, I want to draw a dog and I want to draw it sitting, but, like, I don't know, I can't visualize what it's actually going to look like until I start sketching it, and then I just have to, like, it's really strange. Olfactory, oh, it smells? Gotcha, right. You can visualize anything. You're an engineer, engine builder, so you see it all operating with just a pile of parts. That's crazy! What the hell? I could never do that. That's insane. So you imagine the pieces, like, getting all locked together and stuff? That's crazy. Yeah, I could never do that. You can flip an object in your head and draw them out. Yeah, like, have you seen, like, the apple, like, imagine the apple scale? So there's, like, 5 different apples, and, like, the first one is you see nothing. The second one is you see, like, a rough, like, sketch outline of an apple. The third one is, like, it's like the outline of an apple, but it's a little bit more shaded. Then the third one is like an apple, but it's not completely detailed. And then I think the fourth one is like the full apple. Have you seen that scale before? I would put myself as, like, between 1 and 2. Like, I'm also sense the apple than I do see the apple, but I can get, like barely a very hazy outline of what it looks like. But it's like, I don't actually see what it looks like, if that makes sense. It's really strange. Sorry, let me scroll back up. It's usually something you know. You heard a guy say pissing all by yourself behind me about a meter. They used Jacksepticeye's voice, so that nearly ruined my Happy Wheels marathon. Oh no. Oh no, dude. You also have 4 internal monologues going on at once, and they hold conversations without you present. Can zone without focusing on what they are saying, and they can continue without you. That's insane. Holy crap. Yeah, that is just like, I could never. I don't even have 1 internal monologue, let alone 4. That's crazy. Yeah, I find brains really fascinating, but like, it really sucks when it gets to the point where it's like actually impacting your life like that. Like actually, like, you know, like affecting your day-to-day functioning. Indeed, I am insane. Look, I wasn't saying it like that. I was not saying it like that. the concept of it is just like, is mind-boggling to me. Because I have nothing of this, right? Like, I don't experience the world the same way in like any capacity. So it's just, it's so outside the realm of how I think that it's like, yeah, it's crazy. Your friend had to draw the front, side, and back look of a house. He failed the assignment even after I tried visualizing it with a paper cube for him. Damn. Yeah, I think just because I've mainly been drawing my whole life, like, I'd be able to like get a sense of it, but like, I don't know, it would depend on what kind of house we're talking about. It's fine, I found making it a joke gets the voices annoyed and me happy. In that case. Do you have any bi-res art, and can I add you to my Itachi? What? Oh, high-res art, and can I add you to, what's the Itachi? Nothing recent. Actually, yeah, it's unfortunately, like, since so I did university for like 5 years, and when I started university, I stopped drawing because I just did not have time for it. So nothing that I would really like to be able to hand over. What's Itasha? I'm really bad with like vehicles. I'm assuming it's a vehicle of some kind, but I'm so sorry. I'm so bad with vehicles. I know none of the names. So I'm so sorry. All right, let me just close up this one. We'll go on to the next one as well. I'll just wait for that to come through. All right, let me get a drink real quick. All right, there we go. Whoa, hang on. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm so bad with vehicles. Look, the only car that I know is the Chevy Impala 1967, and that's specifically because it's the Supernatural car, and I love Supernatural. So. Pain car, it's an anime wrapped vehicle usually. Oh, gotcha. Google Translate says translates it's a painful car. It's like those cover art for your car. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Hang on, I'm actually gonna look this up. Give me a sec. Itasha. Oh, so it's more so talking about like the... Oh, so it's not a specific vehicle, it's just talking about what's on the vehicle. Gotcha. Oh, that's cool, right? Yeah. Heard. That's super cool. Look, I should draw myself at some point. If I do, I'll send it to you, and then you can whack it on there if you so please. Hell yeah, some of these designs are actually really cool. There's a specific, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but there's a YouTuber who, he doesn't do like this kind of stuff, but he did this one video where he like drew on a car and it looks so sick. I'd love to have a wrapped car in the future. They're so cool. Those cars are such a mood. Hell yeah. You're doing one with VTubers? That is sick as fuck, dude. Feel free to send photos at any point if you want. Only if you want to, though. Hi, Shishi. Hi, Rampower. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. They have real personality, so it's easier. They use voices of people I know and such, so it's fine. One is Dr. House, another is using Clarkson's voice now, which is new. Clarkson. Like from the Backrooms? Or actually, is it Clarkson or Clark? I can't remember. I don't know Clarkson in general, though. Got 15 voices right now? That's crazy. Oh, Jeremy Clarkson. Oh, heard. So do you, like, I mean, obviously, like, they sound, like, if you're getting directional stuff, they sound very real, but, like, do you struggle a lot with, like, differentiating between, like, who's real and who's not? Power! It's a mini truck and it's slammed to the ground. I already have the base. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Sorry. Had some water and now it's... Oh. Okay, there we go. All right. All right, should we move on to the next Reddit post? This one is interesting, actually. I love Dr. House, more rat bites. I watched up to season 7 of House, and it was pretty good. I did, in fact, quite enjoy it, actually. All right, next Reddit post. Let's read it. Will I be the asshole if I refuse to be a bridesmaid in my best friend's wedding? This is an interesting one, chat. Yes, they rewrite and change your memories as well, so writing down what happens is really important. I don't know if this is real too. Oh, damn. Wow. Well, look, I don't know how much it means to you, but I'm very much real on my end. So I mean, obviously they can just like fabricate things as well, but yeah, no, that's. I'm sorry you have to live with that. What's the net? What? Powerade flavor? What? Okay, all right. Should we read through this? Let me scroll down. All right, so the original post was done on September 28th, 2023. Here we go. So I, 25 female, recently learned that one of my best friends from college, Lila, 25 female, is engaged. I'm incredibly happy for her, and I was initially excited until she told me what her and her fiance Ben's, 27 male, plans are for the wedding. That's what someone fake would say. I know, it does not help in the slightest. I'm so sorry. For some background, I met Lila in college. We were dorm roomies in freshman year, then roommates again at a nearby apartment in junior year. Senior year, she moved in with Ben and I got a new roommate. A few months later, the pandemic began. Fuck, can I speak? Hello? A few months later, the pandemic began. Ben and Lila used the pandemic to try and develop interests together. Both of them enjoyed their at-home movie dates, so they tried to find film and TV series to watch together. A month into this endeavor, one of Ben's friends suggested Game of Thrones, and to say they got hooked is an understatement. Aside from her chosen field of study/work, I have legitimately never seen Lila so passionate about something. It became her and Ben's life. They watched the series, read the books, and even started dressing up for conventions. I thought it was super sweet, but I'm not much of a high fantasy person, and I've heard the show is heavy on gore and essay, which I have a lot of trouble sitting through. Lila did invite me once to a rewatch party she and Ben hosted the next year in 2021, but I declined and told her why, and she's not made efforts to get me interested since she says she gets it. While I would definitely call Lila and Ben's interest in the show obsessive, they don't push it onto other people, and it's not caused issues so far when me or other friends aren't into it. That being said, I'm worried that if I refuse to be a bridesmaid in her wedding due to her Game of Thrones theme, I'm worried she's actually going to take it poorly. I don't know if this makes me an arsehole, but I genuinely do not want to put money into dress/hair/makeup for me to be styled as an imaginary character for a wedding. It feels ridiculous. She and her husband are going to be married dressed as their favorite characters, who are also either in a relationship or they think they should be. All the names are hard to keep up with and I get them confused. And the bridesmaid and groomsmen will also be styled to look like other characters, and the guests will be asked to wear the house colors of the character the bride or the groom is dressed as, depending on which one invited them. We haven't been assigned characters yet, but I don't care. I don't want to do it. That is full on. Holy crap, that's crazy. That is, jeez, commitment to the bit. Holy. It's cool, but that is a lot. I want Ben and Lila to have their special day, and I want it to be what they want, but I don't want to pay good money for what are essentially costumes of fake people. It feels weird, but I want to be supportive and not be a dick. Will I be the arsehole if I backed out? Whew. Edit. Just to clarify two things. My main concern is how much money I'm going to have to sink into this, because she doesn't want simple dresses that sort of go with the characters. She wants full, somewhat extensive costuming, and most likely expensive styled lace fronts. I don't want to sink money into something that I'm going to feel ridiculous wearing. Also, I wasn't necessarily asked, but I just added to a group chat and she said, "You're all going to be my bridesmaids." I replied excitedly before she started rolling out all of these expectations. Holy. I mean, these RP weddings can be a lot, but I'd say it'd be pretty fun. It would be pretty fun. If you're really not into that kind of stuff, like, I don't know, I feel like you can't bash it until you try it, but at the same time, like, if OP just really is just not vibing with it, like, that's fair enough, I think. I think you just show up, but the groom needs to provide the costumes. Exactly. This is under the proviso that, like, either you can rent out the costume, or alternatively, you're getting provided the costumes by, like, whoever's hosting the wedding. Because, like, otherwise, if you're going to be spending, like, thousands of dollars on a costume that you don't want, come on, that's a bit much. The house voice is a bit of an evil Wooly. Oh no. It's fine, no need to feel sad for you. You found that seeing it as a negative at this point isn't going to help. Yeah. So I'm not going to let it bother you. Also, my insult game is way better than most people. I can imagine. I can imagine, dude. Look, if you've got some other people in your head, or like some other voices throwing insults at you, dude, utilize that shit. Definitely turn it into a positive. That's good that you see it that way. That's a really good mentality to have. Sorry, Fat Fingers, what's the best Powerade flavor? Blue, red, or orange? Gold. I'll say it. Gold. Gold Rush. That's like the only one that I've really tried. I've tried, I think, the red one before, but I think I preferred preferred Gold Rush, which is orange, yeah. Or just like, or just do it like the guy who made Adventure Quest. The only RPers are the groom. Yeah, yeah. Orange, purple. What's the purple one? I got things that you wouldn't even think of before that you can even get out of the pack. That's crazy. Edit 2. I can't keep up with these comments, but I'm seeing some common threads. No, I don't think her wedding idea is stupid. No, it's not the theme that's throwing me off. No, I don't hate the show. She just wants us to get new custom wigs and costumes. It will be at a serious expense to each of us, and she'll be keeping it all afterwards. Wow, this completely changes it. To display in her Game of Thrones room. I love Lila and I think her wedding theme is going to be fun. I just don't know if I can financially keep up, and if I could, it would be a lot of money going into something I wouldn't really be comfy in that I then have to turn over to her, so I'm never going to get any more use out of it. That's where my conflicting lies. I do not hate her or her theme or the show. I'm just worried about being physically uncomfortable in an expensive costume that will then go on a mannequin. It's also going to be an outdoor ceremony in spring, and I'm worried about the layers getting too warm. That's crazy. That is insane. Verdict, not the arsehole, as it should be. Jesus. What's purple? It's purple flavor. You know what? Fair enough. Duh. It seems like OP isn't against the idea itself, just the cost, which is understandable. Exactly. It's crazy that they're expecting, because like, to actually like, okay, if we're talking about like custom Game of Thrones stuff, either you're forking out thousands of dollars to buy this pre-made on like Etsy or like whatever other costuming sites there are, or alternatively, you've got to invest so much time into actually making your own costumes, and like most people don't have time for that. Dude, when you go to work and you come back home and you're feeling smashed from a whole day at work, the last thing on your mind is making a costume for a wedding that you don't even really want to go to. Like, that's crazy. 100% not the arsehole. Jesus. Relevant comments. All right. Not the arsehole at this point. They have a right to have the wedding the way they want. You have no obligation to be a part of it. Exactly. That said, instead of flat out backing out, you may consider being upfront about limits to your expenses and time commitments. Also, if they both dress in red and get blonde hair, be concerned. OP then replied, thank you for the advice. I do really hope she has a wonderful wedding. I'm sure it's going to be amazing, and there's going to be a lot of details going into it. I just don't know if I can spend money to basically cosplay for a day. I think she's going to be a red-haired girl, if that helps. Game of Thrones, people. To be fair, it's been a long time since I watched Game of Thrones, so I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but I don't like where this is going from what I do remember, so... Gold Rush, I get a gold for Australian national colours being gold and green. Exactly! I was asking why the Uma phone user got clearance tag. I watched Game of Thrones and then decided to read the books. They're so much more graphic. I cried a few times. I can imagine, yeah. Because they would have to have, like... Obviously, like, they wouldn't go completely... obviously, they did not completely censor everything for TV, but I think some things would have to be toned back a bit for, like, general audiences. Oh, man. Okay, OP seems really sweet, though. Like, she's like, I actually want you to have a really good wedding, but at the same time, I just don't vibe with it. And, like, that's completely understandable. You shouldn't be making your friends, you know, like, fit into... Or, like, not fit into. You shouldn't make your friends do anything that they are personally uncomfortable with. All right. Another commenter said, info, is this really more expensive than it would normally be? Being in a wedding party is often costly. Gotta rent a tux or buy a dress you'll never wear again. Get your hair done with the bride, etc. OP said, quite a bit more expensive, and I read back our text, she's going to be keeping our costumes for a Game of Thrones room. And the same user said, if she wants to keep them, she can pay for them. Exactly! Exactly! Because that is not going to be a time, like, time-wise, that's going to take so long. If they want to make it, they can make it themselves. Or B, they can, if they're going to keep those costumes after, they can be the ones who buy them. Because that's just crazy to expect your guests to pay, like, thousands of dollars for custom cosplays, only to just hand them over at the end of the day. Like, even wedding presents wouldn't be that much, man. That's insane. Jesus. The censor arc is brutal in the books. Yeah. Yep. Let me go down. One of the questions was, what's the cost looking like? And the OP said, if they were willing to pay, I wouldn't care if they put me in a paper sack, honestly. If the limit was 1k, I'd pay, but we're looking at a minimum of like 3k. A minimum! That's crazy! Another question was, who is her friend / the bride cosplaying as? And the OP has said, some commenters have helped me figure out it's a girl named Sansa. When I googled that one, the pics look like what Lila showed you. I don't know who Ben is, I just know she made a comment about how his hair is dark enough / right length that he wouldn't need a wig, just some styling. He's got dark brown hair, basically black and some lighting. Does that help at all? Because telling people Lila's character was a redhead really helped. Okay. Or just hand them one of those shitty hoods so they can roleplay as peasants. Yeah. All right. The final update was done on September 29th, 2023, so it was the next day after this post. I got a warning about word counts after my last edit, so I'm dropping the info here. Ben is dressed as someone named Sandor. Okay, so I decided to read up on the characters they're dressing as, and I'm noping out of this wedding. I'm also done answering questions and dealing with this post. Bye. And then the editor's note says, a Sansa and Sandor wedding cosplay is just wrong because it turns a relationship based on survival, trauma, and fear into a romantic fairy tale. In the story, Sansa is a terrified child prisoner, while the Hound is a battle-hardened adult warrior who at one point even threatens her at knife point. While he occasionally protects her, their bond is defined by a massive age gap and an intense power imbalance, not love. That is crazy! That is crazy! That is crazy! Why? Out of all the character dynamics in that show, did they go for that one? What the fuck? What the hell? And it sounds like Lila isn't even a redhead. Like, she's choosing a character, like, so it's not like a thing where she's just like choosing whatever is the closest hair color. Like, the groom is insane. The Hounds, no, seriously, both literally and figuratively. What the fuck? What is this? That is, yeah, don't back out of that, man. That's insane. Jesus. You can reuse, okay, sorry, I'm not sure what tux means in that. A costume is, sorry, tux. You can reuse the tux, a costume is rarely used. Exactly, yeah, she's gonna wear that one time, and like, if she never reads it and doesn't go to like conventions or anything like that, she's never wearing that again. And besides, the fucking bride and groom want to own it. Like, what? Ugh. No, this is going great. Hide all the OP friends' nice clothing, just leave in their closet only a Minecraft Steve cosplay with the sign saying you just have this. Anyway, do you not have mods? I do have mods. I think one of them should be lurking. Why? Sorry, was there something in chat that I need to have a look at? Anyway, what the fuck? Like, that's, yeah, this entire thing here about the specific characters they've chosen. Interesting choices. Interesting choices. Oh, the auto mod blocked your message? Oh. I'm reading it combines chat, so I don't actually get the auto mod thing coming through, and if the mods aren't being persistent about it, they might miss it. I'll read it now, though. The groom's kind of an asshole for expecting everyone to put up with that. Yeah. Well, the bride is as well. Everyone's an asshole here. I mean, except for OP. OP's definitely not the asshole. All right. Oh, man. All right. So chat, we have one more. Actually, how long have we been going for? Oh, dude, we're pretty much bang on the hour mark that I was talking about. Let's freaking go. All right, we got one more to read through, chat. So let me minimize this. This one is, we're going to leave it off on a lighter note before we get into some God of War. So this is a very lovely story, actually. You're dual streaming? Yeah. I'm also streaming over on YouTube. So any messages that I read out that you don't see in chat are coming from the tube. So yeah, but I have like a certain extension that combines my chats together, but it also means that I can't see like auto mod things in that chat. So I have to like switch over to a different chat to see it. So if anything gets auto modded that you guys, I mean, there's some things that auto mod catches will probably not be allowed in the chat, but some things will be. So yeah. Time to sleep to these stories for belt testing. Loki should already be asleep for tomorrow. Good luck on the father and boy game. Thank you, Datlo. Have a good sleep, dude. See you later. Bye-bye. All right. You want to go to a con as a femboy Fushi? Okay, I'm gonna need photos if you do that. Look. Hang on. Let me get a drink real quick. Okay. Sorry. That would be fucking funny as hell. Okay, look. Okay, so I can't do it just yet. I need to wait for the communities to grow a little bit more, but I want to do like community events where we focus on like pretty much every single kind of like artsy related thing. So like in the future, when we get to a point where we can actually do it, I want to do things where it's like we like do like 1 month where we do something fun for artists, 1 month where we do something fun for writers, 1 month where we do something fun for cosplayers, like all this kind of shit. So I'm so fucking supportive of all the arts, man. Fuck AI, all right? As an artist myself who has tried like pretty much every single medium that there is out there, I would love to be able to like use my community as a way to kind of like perpetuate the arts a little bit more and like do fun things that are going to encourage creativity. That's mainly what I want to do at the end of the day, just like encourage creativity when it comes to stuff like that. So I'm hoping we can do some more stuff in the future. in regards to like community stuff, like having monthly events or whatever for each kind of different artists. So like in addition to that, like musicians, God, I wrote them all down somewhere. I've got a whole list of different events that we can do, but I need to wait for the community to grow a little bit more before I can host that and like make it a whole thing. So, but yeah, I'd love to be able to do that. Your model radiates creativity already. Thank you. Yeah, my model was such a fun. I was actually talking to someone about this today. My model was such a fun process to go through, and probably a lot more different than what most people do, because like me having a background in the arts already, and also I've gone to university for an arts related thing. It was animation in the games design department, so it wasn't exactly like arts as a baseline, but it was effectively arts just in a game making capacity. But like through that, I've kind of like gotten more of an eye for like artistic things throughout the process. So my model, holy crap, the process for it was very extensive, and I'm so glad I went through it because it turned out so fucking good. But like the design for it, so initially I came up with a concept, which I knew that first and foremost I wanted a Kamainu or a Guardian Lion, and I wanted to have some kind of like spider lily theming on it, at least a little bit. Originally it was going to be a way more prevalent one, but I decided to lighten the tone like after the whole process. So originally I came up with that, and then I have an artist friend who, Yuli actually. Yuli also got me into VTubing, but Yuli did up a sketch for me based on some conversations we had about it, and I was like, oh, that's sick as fuck, awesome, thank you. And so I took that sketch, and then I went and I gave that sketch to 3 different artists, and I was like, I'm going to give you the context that I want to be a Kamainu, and I'm going to give you the context that I want some spider lily theming, and then everything else, I want it to be like red and white color palette, essentially, with like a little bit of darker colors, but I'm going to let you do whatever the hell you want, and I'm not going to give you any other guidelines. So that was how that process initially started, and then I got those 3 designs back, and they were all very, very cool designs. You can actually see them on my website, on shishifushi.com. You need to go to, what was it? The showcase tab, I think, and then if you scroll down to like a button that says like unused designs or something like that, they're underneath there. I got those 3 designs back, and I was like, these are sick as fuck, and I really like how they turned out, but they were a little bit too dark for me. Like not dark as in like mood wise, but just like the color palette wasn't as like pop, like it wasn't as in your face as I wanted it to be. So I took those 4 designs, the 3 commissioned ones, and then the one my friend did. And then I redesigned her completely from scratch. Well, not completely from scratch, but I redesigned her using my favorite elements of each one. And then I spent so long on the colors and also like making sure that the hair would look exactly how I wanted it and stuff. So the final design was essentially designed by me, but it was using somewhat heavy inspiration from the actual commissioned ones that I got from both my friend and then the other 3 artists. So it went, dude, I was in the pipeline of making this design probably for like an entire, probably like 9 months to a year. But I'm so glad I went through that process because I fucking adore how my design turned out. It's so good. It's the pilot to your energy shines. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's so fun. It's so fun doing VTubing. And because I've fine-tuned the settings of my model so much, I don't have to accentuate my expression as much as I know some people like have to when they're piloting their models. I still accentuate it in some regards quite a bit. Like I'm way more expressive than I am in my day-to-day life. But at the same time, fine-tuning it so that it is way more reactive to my expression has made it so much easier. It's awesome. Hell yeah. Make a rule for guitarists not to play Wonderball or Stairway to Heaven because that's all you're going to get if you don't. Yeah, true that, actually, yeah. I want to do a Discord's Got Talent video at some point. So when we have enough people in the community to justify hosting one of those, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I can only imagine since you can't picture your model, so you got to wait for the final sketch. Yeah. So I was like, when I was doing it, I was like, so I had all the different artworks in front of me, and I like drew out, I had like a model, like a template that I was using for the anatomy, because I fucking suck at drawing people. So I had like a template, and then so I was like, I was looking at like some of the, like the shape of like the jacket was made. So the jacket base design, actually, hang on, let me. So my jacket design, you can see it here. The base design for this jacket was created by Flame GB, who probably the largest portion of inspiration came from. They did like this really cool thing with like the bigger teeth, and I was like, fuck, I love that so much. But their design was primarily just like reds when I commissioned it from them, and that was completely on me. I gave them that guidance to adjust things to a more red tone, because originally it was like brown with red highlights, and I was like, I'm not a massive fan of the brown, so let's go with like more red kind of stuff. And then I pivoted the red to be more of a pink color when I was redoing it. But like, yeah, the jacket was from them. The fingerless gloves were from them, but I tweaked them a little bit. The fishnet stuff was from Jobin Chan. He did a really cool design. Like it was more like a Playboy kind of design. But I didn't want to go like to that extreme, so I toned it down a little bit by adding in like the more of the chest guard piece, not chest guard, but like the top piece, and then like the booty shorts. And then yeah. A lot of it, there you can, if you have a look through the original references, you can see a lot of where the individual styling came from. But a lot of it was also just like me redoing a lot of things. Essentially, I just realized my music's not playing. A lot of it was me also just like redoing a lot of individual things to make it look a little bit more like what I wanted it to be. If that makes sense. Well, of course it makes sense, but but like it was changing the, not the tone of it, but like. You get what I'm saying, right? Hello, Nightbird, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Never noticed the spider lily? Yeah, so we have the spider lily behind my ear up there. And then if you look on my arm, I've got a spider lily tattoo down there as well. And then if you pay really close attention to the actual, like, to the area beneath the ribbons on my top, and then also, like, just below, like, the actual, like, collar part of it, there's very light spider lilies there as well. And then if I go down, they're on the sides of the booty shorts as well. They're on the jacket too. Like really faint outlines, and then there's some on the red stocking as well. Yeah, it's super cool, dude. There's so many little details now. It came together so well. I love it. Oni cuffs, hell, I really love Onis as well. So there was a little bit. I love big teeth in design. So yeah. I'm getting bigger. Hang on. Okay, we will get onto this last Reddit one in a second. I'm just reading all your messages real quick. Give me a second. Maybe make them as your alt model in the future. I was considering that. I probably will use those designs more in some capacity at some point, but they might just be like smaller models because I'm really happy with, well, I'm really happy with how this one looks, and like any future costumes that I get for it will probably be like way more extravagant than those ones were, and also very much themed about certain things. Like, for example, one of my Yuli actually, who I was talking about before, she loves pirates, and she has passed her love of pirates along to me, so I would love a pirate costume at some point. I think that'd be so cool. But stuff like that. But for the most part, the way that my current costume looks, I fucking adore it, so. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. I mean, that's just how streaming versus off-stream are. Yeah, people tend to be more expressive while streaming. Yeah. I'm very expressive. I'm also expressive on stream because I don't need to be, like, I can read out your, like, your messages, but I don't need to be actively in a conversation, if that makes sense. Like, it's way easier for me just to be able to yap, and, like, not speak over anybody, because I think it's also part of the ADHD thing. I'm really bad at speaking over people because I have so much to say, and then I tend to get really quiet in conversations, because if I'm not quiet, then I'm just speaking over people. But if I'm, like, streaming, it's why I like streaming just by myself on stream most of the time instead of doing collabs, because I have so much to say, and I don't want to be talking over everyone, because I know it gets really annoying for them, and I'm so bad with it, so yeah. The only bracer is sick. It is, right? I love it so much. You passed the vibe check, not freaky. Not freaky. I follow freaky RV tubers. Okay. Thank you for not following. Love the eyes and hair. I was surprised actually with the eyes because so originally when I did the no, you followed. No, fuck, I spoke too soon. God damn it. Interacts by the ears. Thank you. They're very reactive. My modeler, my rigger did such a fantastic job. Reading my name does it. Ah, fuck. You got me. You failed the vibe check now. Oh god, I've been fucking got chat. This is crazy. Oh god. Gotta go for a sec. Your stream's buffering. That's all good, dude. I talk with my hands like I'm Italian IRL. I'm not a big gesturer. I actually, look, maybe this says something about me, but I actually had to teach myself how to gesture because I never used to be able to gesture. Like, I just never did in conversations. It did not come naturally to me. So there was like a good few years there where I actually had to train myself to gesture, but I still probably don't do it as much as what a lot of people do. Omamori is also a nice addition. Thank you. It's a yakuyoke omamori. So essentially it is to repel evil. And considering that I am a vigilante, chat, that is my law. although I don't have much lore released. Well, actually, I don't have any lore released right now. That is my lore, which will eventually become a thing one day. I have a really cool idea for my lore. Sorry, I'm full yap sesh right now. I have a really cool idea for my lore, but the issue is that it is so goddamn time consuming because it is not something that is like a standard way that VTubers do their lore, that I can't justify doing it until I'm able to maybe go full time or like part time with VTubing, because it is very time intensive, but it's really cool. So that kind of relates to what my lore would be. But yeah, I thought that the repelling evil, considering I'm a vigilante chan, it suits the design very well, so I like it a lot. And yeah, I love how my ears are so like expressive, because I can be like, I love it. If you listen very closely, you can hear what sounds to be an Aussie accent. Very closely, I'm sure. Very difficult to detect, I'm positive. I'm sorry, yeah, the eyes was something I was really, I thought it wasn't going to be received as well as it was, because like a lot of people have said that they actually really like my eyes, which is crazy because they have like no shading. There was like nothing special about my, hang on, I can actually get close. There was like nothing special about my eyes, chat. They're just literally just like bands of solid color and like a tiny ring around the outside. So I didn't think that people were really gonna like my eyes that much, but like when my model's at like smaller resolutions, I feel like it pops out really well, which was completely unintended, and it turned out to be really good, but... Okay, also you wanna see my tails? I can show you my tails. Look at my tails, chat. Hell yeah. They're so bouncy. They're cloud shapes. That was another big theme of the design, if you couldn't tell. My hair is like styled after like the swirly clouds, and then also my tails are as well. They originally they were more like typical, like, you know, like when like stylized lion shapes. Originally they looked like that in like the designs that I commissioned, but then when I was redoing the design, I was thinking about my hair and how it's all like cloud shades, and like my eyebrows as well being cloud shaped. And then I looked at the tail and I'm like, wait, I could just make them clouds. I mean, they're fluffy enough. You never move your hands and face while talking? Well, I probably do it with my face, because I've been streaming for 6 years, but just not under a VTuber persona. So I got a lot better at being more expressive, like facial wise, through streaming. But yeah, I had to, this was very young. This wasn't any time in the last like decade. It was when I was very young. I noticed that people would talk with their hands a lot, and I never talked with my hands. And then when I was in like English classes and stuff, that was one thing that our teachers criticized us on. They were like, you have to like make expressions to keep your audience entertained. And I was like, I don't know how to do that. So I had to physically train myself to be more expressive with my hands. And now it's natural to me. But like that was like 3 years where I had to train myself to be more expressive. So it was a whole thing. Even the ears respond to your expression. Exactly. It's that cool. Sometimes people tend to over-design. Yeah, I was trying not to over-design, and yeah, I just fucking love how it turned. I'm glad that you guys like my design as well, because the whole point of it was to try to like stand out a bit more from like your typical duller, like not duller, but like more not monochromatic, less saturated. That's the word I'm looking for. I really like heavily saturated things, so it was a bit of a gamble going for the more saturated route, but I think it pops really well. So all I can see from your eyes now is legit just the Grand Canyon stamps. Really? That's what gives the Akami vibes. Hell yeah. To be fair, it's very eye-catching. Good. It means I did my designing job well. It means I did exactly what I set out to do. You wouldn't mind me doing some editing from this stream? No, of course. Nothing evil or malicious, just like editing footage. If that's not, yeah, no, of course. Dude, I'm perfectly fine with people editing my content down. Feel free to post it anywhere. In fact, if you edit it down and post it, you're just doing me a favor, because if you manage to get a clip that like pops off, you're just sending traffic directly back to me, dude. So I'm perfectly fine with people editing my shit down. Just not the streams where I mentioned they're going to be made into like legitimate videos. Like tomorrow we're going to be doing a Terraria stream. It's my first time playing Terraria, and it's going to be heavily modded. So streams like that, like feel free to clip it, just not entire streams, but any other streams that aren't going to be made into videos, I'm perfectly fine with you guys doing it yourself. So holy Terraria, yeah. I've never played Terraria before, so I got one of my friends who is a Terraria expert to make me a mod list of over 50 mods. And I'm going to play it for the first time with the heavily modded version. So it's going to be fun. We're going to be doing that in... I know time zones are annoying, but if we look at the time right now, 12 hours from now, we're going to be doing a stream then. So if you want to see that, if you can tag along, feel free, dude. The ears move so much it's hypnotizing. Yeah, it's because I'm very expressive with my eyebrows. So, well, it's both. Like, so the ears react when I blink. So if I, they like twitch when I blink, but they also react to my eyebrows, which means that when I'm shocked by something, it is very expressive because I can be like, it's awesome. Should have played vanilla as your first experience. Look, maybe, but going into it very chaotic, I feel like fits my vibe a little bit better. You feel me? And also it means that I won't know what's vanilla and what's not. I just simply won't know. So it's gonna be completely, it's gonna be a completely fresh experience. Love the Shisa Guardian, Gate Guardian spy design. Thank you. I think, sorry, I'm mad yapping. I think that the Guardian line, because okay, here's some deep lore for you. Originally, I was going to be a kitsune, and then I was, because I don't know anything about VTubers really. I really was not part of the VTuber scene until I decided that I wanted to be a VTuber. And even then, I'm still not really. I'm obviously a VTuber, but I wouldn't consider myself like a traditional VTuber because I know fucking nothing about the industry. But when I was talking to my friend, when I first decided that I wanted to do VTuber, I was like, oh, you know, I like foxes. I wouldn't mind doing like being a kitsune. My friend turned to me and she was like, no, you're not being a fox. She was like, if you want to stand out, there are so many kitsune. She was like, do not be a fox. And I'm glad she told me that actually, because she was right. Now that I'm more involved in the community, there are a lot of foxes. So I feel like being a Kamainu, and I love my rounded ears a lot. I feel like being a Kamainu makes it stand out a little bit more. And also, it fits my vigilante vibe so much better, because are you kidding me? Like a guardian lion, I'm a vigilante, so I protect people. It fits the vibe so much better. She made a good call telling me to not do that. Foxes are definitely cute, and I think a lot of people can pull them off really well, but I think the Kamainu just fits the overall theme way better than a fox does, because I'm not really like trickster based, right? My entire thing is vigilante, so the Kamainu fits it way better. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm getting bigger. Oh, there we go. You just got into VTubers like 6 days ago, so the amount of kitsune is so excessive. Yeah, I didn't realize that, because like I said, I fucking know nothing. I know jack all about the VTuber community, man. I'm like a VTuber in the same capacity that I'd say like Kenji is. Like, Kenji is a VTuber, obviously, but he uses that more as like a method of streaming as opposed to like actually being a traditional VTuber, like a corpo VTuber. I think I fit under that kind of VTuber branch, like Kenji's VTuber branch, way more than like typical classic VTuber. Because like I have a whole character and like some lore planes and all that, but I don't stick by it as strictly as what I think like a lot of people who do VTubing do. Every journey starts with first steps, and also yes, in 100 Fox VTubers. Yeah, it does start with first steps. And I'm glad that I went through all of mine, because it ended up with this design and this specific time that I'm debuted and all that kind of good stuff. So, dude, it works out for me. I'm glad that I'm here now with you guys in my chat, because I think we're getting a pretty solid community under our belts, if I do say so myself. She's growing. Chat, it's only up from here. Which is why we're doing this Reddit reading as well, because I want to branch out into like a bunch of different styles of content. Because, all right, you know what? We're just doing a full Fushi lore dive right now. I feel like most of you guys haven't really heard this before anyway, because like this is a bit of a different time than I usually stream, so my usual spiel hasn't really been heard by anyone in this chat before. But I've been streaming. God, how long have I been streaming for? I want to say, I think 2021 was when I started taking it seriously, but I had been streaming for a good few years before that. Like very on and off though. It was like one-off streams every now and then. I used to stream art actually, like way back in the day. If anyone remembers join.me, you're an OG from DeviantArt. So I've been streaming for quite a while, and like I always wanted to kind of grow, because like it's been my dream since I was 12 to be able to do content creation, because I just love the whole process, dude. I mean, look, I don't enjoy editing as much, but that's why I've got a best friend who is an awesome video editor, and I pay them a decent amount to help me turn the parts that I get a little bit more stuck on into better videos and content like that. But yeah, one of my friends showed me PewDiePie when I was like 12, and I was like, holy fuck, I want to do what he's doing. So it's been my dream since I was like 12, and then when I started doing streaming, I grew a little bit, but it plateaued after not long, and then I was stuck in like a very specific range of followers. Like it wasn't very much. It was a low follow count for like, God, 3 years. So then I kind of like petered off doing it because I got busy with university and blah, 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 game designer shit. And then like a couple years ago, I was like, man, I really want to come back to streaming, but also my current channel is so dead. I have like 3 people who come into my streams and they're all my best friends. So I was like, I want to give it another shot. And then my friend had just gotten into VTubing at the time, or was about to debut. And I was like, fuck, wait, what if I tried that? And then so I started the designing process, and then I made my debut in May, the end of May. And I've been actually very surprised at how much I've actually been enjoying it, because I always knew that I loved streaming, right? Like I would do it all the time and I loved streaming. I tried to keep up a stream schedule, but I have not kept a stream schedule for this long, like 3 months straight, like religiously, like ever. And it's only because I've been really enjoying it, and because I'm really enjoying the fucking community that we're building, dude. I seem to only be attracting the coolest motherfuckers, if I do say so myself. Oh man. How long have I been doing VTube? Okay, so my first VTuber stream was about halfway through February of this year, but that was with like a scuffed model, and then I didn't actually make my official debut. Those streams were very on and off. I mainly only played a couple of indie horror games, and then My Hero Academia, All's Justice. All the VODs are on my channel. I only played those games with a scuffed model on and off very sporadically, because I was going on a month-long Japan trip, so I couldn't stick to a proper stream schedule at that point. I did very sporadically with the scuffed model, and then I officially debuted 3 months ago. So in 2 days will be my 3-month mark of officially debuting and actually keeping a proper stream schedule and stuff. So I'm very new to VTubing specifically. But it's been going fucking crazy so far. And so I very much appreciate all the support, because like this is essentially like my last chance of like making my content creator dream real. This is like my last run at it, because I have invested so much into content. You guys can't even understand. You can't even fathom the amount that I've invested, like financially and time-wise, into content creation over the last 6 years. So this is kind of like my last shot at actually like trying to make it a proper thing before I have to kind of like get my head out of the clouds and more down to earth, if that makes sense. Oh man. Is the Guardian lion like the lion statues with the ball or cub under the paw? Okay, so the one with the cub under the paw, so the one with the ball under his paw is the male, and then the one with the cub under her paw is the female. And so I am the female foo dog, but my little guy, if you can see the little guy right down there, having a big old snooze, his name's Fufu, and he's the little cub that sits under my paw, and he's my mascot. And if you see me change screens in the stream, here's my transition as well. So that's Fufu. And he will be a marketable plushie, chat. All right. Look. If there's one thing that I need to come out of this, Fufu's going to be a marketable plushie, all right? I want to cuddle him so bad. A word of advice, keep whoever edited the Minecraft video and lock them in your basement. Oh, don't worry. We've had this arrangement for a while now. TV's staying with me. I've already said to TV, like, as soon as I'm able to, I'm hiring them full-time. I actually said at the start of the stream, I want to be able to go full-time so I can officially hire them as my full-time editor, because I fucking love TV's work. We have a humorous backstory that you guys will eventually find out about. But TV does some amazing work, and TV's just fucking awesome in general, dude. I love TV. You should see someone named Jax who also has this kind of energy but is Bostonian. Ooh, let's check them out. Also as a video editor, thank you for giving that man a decent pay. I wish I could pay more. I really want to be able to pay TV more, but I have a limit to how much I can currently pay, and unfortunately it's not as much as I would like, which is why I need to fucking make bags so I can pay them better. If I had my way, I'd be giving them a couple grand per video, dude, but you're relatively new? Yeah, well, yeah. To VTubing, yes. To streaming, not so much, but yeah. Off to a good start, I'd say. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. Do you chuck Fufu as a move as a vigilante? Look, I'm not going to say that I haven't. Look, all I'm saying is that if someone sneaks up behind me in the middle of the night and I'm cuddling Fufu, who do you think's my attack dog? Only up from here? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You've been doing content for 7 years. The struggle is real. The algorithm hates many and loves few. It's very much, yeah, the algorithms have changed a lot since when I first started doing streaming as well. Like the TikTok algorithm in particular is so bad now. Like when I was initially starting out with content creation in 2021, the algorithm was pretty decent. Like I could predict it pretty well. And like I got a few bangers through that. But like the algorithm now on TikTok especially is shit, dude. And I thought Instagram was really bad as well, but Instagram has surprisingly become like my best platform, which is crazy because I wouldn't have thought that, because when I was doing Instagram, there was like a month and a half there where I was posting on it where I got like 0 views, and I was like, well, this fucking nothing, like nothing's happening here, right? And then one day it just changed. And then like 2 days ago I posted another short and it got like 150,000 views, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? So the algorithm is so hard to predict, especially now, because they seem to just change the algorithm every couple of months. So it's like you can't stick to what you know anymore. But yeah, it's exactly what your employer says to you. Bro says, no, Varen can't go anywhere. He's in my basement editing a 16-hour stream of Fallout. Look, when you find a good editor, and this is where I think a lot of people fail when they're trying to like actually like when they get enough of a basis underneath them to be able to facilitate having an editor, because not everyone is really like great when it comes to giving directive to like what is effectively an employee, right? Not everyone's great at it. But I think this is where like a lot of people who are starting out, who get into a position to have an editor, kind of fail, because like they might rotate through a lot of editors. But the thing is that if you invest a lot of time in having an editor who you really gel with, that's going to get you the distance, dude. Like when you find a really good, like, no, that didn't have to be really good. When you find an editor that you mesh really well with, who has the potential to effectively do everything that you need them to do, just fucking run with it, man. Like, rotating editors at that point is stupid. Like, they don't need to be great right off the bat. You work together and then you build it up from there, which is what I'm doing with TV. Like, TV is stuck with me for life, or as long as TV wants to be stuck with me. But I mean, I've had a fucking vice grip on them for like the past 3 years, so TV's not going anywhere. I found an editor who I gel really well with, and I'm very much planning on taking them to the top with me if we get there. So, you know how it is. Instagram algorithm is blessed for putting you on my feed. I'll stop it. Thank you. Look, no, it's blessed for putting me on your feed so you guys are here right now. Like, it's the support for you guys just being around here, which is, ow, my face. It's the support with you guys being around here, which is like what's giving me the motivation to keep up the stream schedule and keep up the posting daily, like the daily shorts on like all the different platforms, because it's very time consuming and I work a full-time job. My face. Because it's very time consuming and I work a full-time job and my shorts don't get edited by my editor. TV has edited a couple of shorts for me, but a conversation that we had was like TV wasn't like a big fan of doing shorts. So I've tried to get TV only on video content, and then I edit all my shorts. And it's so time consuming, but it's so worth it when a video pops off and then you guys come into the stream. So it all works out. Grow together is better. Exactly. 100%. Most of the time it isn't because you're bad, it's because the market is too saturated. Yeah, wait, it's that, and also it takes a while to wrap your head around how algorithms work. So there's so much behind it, dude. You have to this is why this is especially my last run at it, because I think I've learned over 6 years everything that I can about algorithms, right? I know everything. I mean, algorithms are always changing, so you have to, it's really strenuous sometimes to keep up with how that is going. But like, I know as much as I feasibly can about how algorithms work, like what's going to get the clicks, what's going to bring people in, blah, 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 blah. And like, there's only so much that you can do before like it becomes a matter of luck. But like a lot of it getting to that point isn't purely luck. Like you need to know how things tick essentially to actually be able to get traction your way. But then like, I'd say that's like 60% knowing what you're doing and then 40% algorithm. And if you don't manage to hit that 40%, which is the algorithm, then of course, like there's not really much you can do about that, right? So it's a tedious thing. And I think that demotivates a lot of people, because like a lot of people will go into it and they won't have the experience that you need sometimes to be able to get your channel to grow at a consistent rate. And then if they don't have that, and that's what demotivates them, like it really sucks. But then also on the other part, if you don't get that 40%, which is the luck, which it is completely hit or miss. Like if you consistently put in the effort and then don't get that luck factor into it, that's what really just kills people, right? I've seen it so much. So many of my creative friends have gone through that. And it like, what can you do about it at that point? Like there's only so much like theory that you can put into it before like it really is just luck. So like, yeah, it sucks. Oh man. We're doing a massive yap session. Are we even gonna get time for God of War tonight? Maybe like an hour. I've fucking been hardcore yapping. Twitch algo outdid itself by recommending you on my For You page. Stop. Thank you. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. The The algorithm's like, Ferraris plant and F1, there is no plant, yeah. I mean, hey, you have double-digit viewer, that's top 1% of Twitch already. Yeah, exactly. And I do not take that for granted at all in the slightest. Like, it's... Because, like, I've spent the last, like, 5 years streaming to, like, a single-digit count, right? So the fact that we're now double-digit is like, holy fuck. It's crazy, dude. It's insane. So I very much appreciate every single one of you for being here. And everyone who lurks as well. Like, not everyone wants to talk in chat. I'm one of those people. I'm usually a lurker more than a chatter. So, like, even just people just keeping open the stream as background noise is, like, awesome. But then you guys who also, like, chat with me so I can keep up a consistent chatterbox sesh really helps me out as well. So, like, I appreciate everyone. I mean, the YouTube stream doing numbers, is it? Well, thank you to the YouTube viewers then. 99% of streamers stream to 0 to 3 people. Yeah. So, like, seriously, even being, like, even marginally above that, like, 18 viewers is fucking crazy. Like, getting past the double digit, or even, sorry, getting past, like, the initial, like, 10 viewer cap is really difficult, and a lot of people burn out before they can get to that point. So I do not take it. I do not take it for granted in the slightest. I very much do appreciate it. Because, like I said, you guys are effectively fulfilling my 12-year-old dream right now, so... Regardless of how far this goes, the fact that we've gotten this far already, and the fact that we already have some, like, loyal people who come back, like regular streamers, regular viewers and stuff, means the world, man. I appreciate it. Anyway, let's finish off this last Reddit post, because I've been fucking mad yabbing, so we can get a little bit of God of War in before I end the stream for tonight. Let me just get a sip real quick. Okay. You're definitely coming back. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, if anyone wants to, I know the Stream Elements bot's been putting it in the server, in the chat, sorry. But if anyone wants to see what times I do stream, feel free to join the Discord, because there's, like, a channel in there that has, like, it's called Schedule. So you can see what times I stream, and they adapt to your time zone as well. So anything that you see in that schedule chat will be accurate to whatever your time on your device is. So yeah. Your model cheeks and puff out while drinking? Yeah. It's really fun, yeah. I also, Shishi, I have a crippling plushie buying addiction. A Fufu plush will be stuck in my mind. Dude, no, I do as well. Where I have my PC set up, I have, like, this shelf, and there are so many plushies up there. I am, see, this is why I want a Fufu plushie. It's purely to fulfill my own need to have a plushie. Keep in mind, anyone doing 15 viewers or more is in the top 1%, and anything over 80 is 0.1%. It's crazy, right? Yeah. It is very much crazy. Bet, so sacrifice my sleep schedule for your success. I got you created for the other side of the equator. Look, I'm not saying that, okay? Look, I try to get my Sunday streams at a way more reasonable time for the Northern Hemisphere. So, Kuni Soul, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. My Sunday streams, what I do is I stream... Because unfortunately I have to go to my day job, right? So I do nighttime streams twice. It's formally twice a week, but at the moment I'm going 3 times a week. At nighttime when I can, like, reasonably do it outside of my work hours. And then my Sunday stream is in the morning for me, so it's like mid-afternoon-ish for Northern Hemisphere. So that you guys who are above the equator have a stream that you can attend on the weekend. But yeah. It might end up being a Saturday stream for me, because is Friday night a better time to stream for the Northern Hemisphere as opposed to, like, Saturday mid-afternoon/night? Just because I know people are always busy on the weekend, so I've been trying to figure out which one's a better time for people to attend. Whoa, my voice is cracking. I've been yapping for so long. Thank God I only have a 2-hour time difference with your time. Yeah, it is good. It is good when you find a streamer that's closer to your time zone. All right, sorry. Let me get through this Reddit post. My voice is starting to fail me, so let me have another drink real quick. Okay. Yappity yapping my fave. I'm glad you're enjoying. Let me just oh no, that's okay, still got a bit to go. All right, cool. You're going about 54 hours with 5 hours of sleep. Oh man, I hope you're able to get some sleep soon, dude. Oof, that is a long time. If you can, please try to get some sleep, or just fall asleep with my stream in the background if it helps. Feel free. I am probably a little bit too chaotic for that though, so oops. All right. let's get into the last Reddit post. I secretly found my husband's Nope, let me restart. Sorry, hang on. I secretly found my husband's wedding ring after he lost it in the Mediterranean. Now I need help surprising him. Hell yeah. So this is going to be a nice, like, lighthearted story to see us off for the Reddit reading part of the stream. All right. May 24th, 2026. Hey, that's my debut date. I secretly found my husband's wedding ring after he lost it in the Mediterranean. Now I need help surprising him. A few weeks ago, my husband lost his wedding ring in the Mediterranean while we were on holiday. We searched everywhere for it, but eventually had to accept it was gone. Ever since, he's been really quiet about it, but I can tell it's hit him hard. He keeps absent-mindedly touching the spot where the ring used to be, and every so often he'll say something like, "I can't believe it's gone." Up until now, I didn't realize he was that attached to it. So secretly, after we got home, I tracked down a local metal detector guy from the area and asked if there was a chance he could try looking for it. I told him I'd pay whatever he wanted. This man spent 2 days searching the sea for the ring, and somehow, unbelievably, he found it. My husband has absolutely no idea we have it back, and I'm trying to think of the most meaningful, emotional, unforgettable way to give it back to him. We've been together for 9 years and married for 3, and I already know this is going to make him cry. Reddit, please help me make this moment special. P.S. He hates crowds and attention. Alright, relevant comments. Commenter 1. I lost my ring at a concert I went to with my buddies while waving my hands around, and the singer of the band asked everyone to stop and check around their feet for the ring. Shockingly, someone yelled out, "Here it is," and I got it back almost immediately. I'm also very attached to my ratty old ring and would be devastated to lose it. Glad you got it back for him, and know that whatever you do for him, he will love. Commenter 2 said you should propose to him with it. Oh, it's so sweet. Such a sweet thing. Oh my god. Do you not have sub emotes? I have one sub emote. I haven't had a chance to commission more at the moment. Actually, you know what? I just got to pay out. I should commission some more emotes. I have two static ones? One static one. I have one static one and one animated emote. I do need to get some more though. That moment when you have a local VTuber to support, but they have chronic sleep schedule. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, I get it. Plot twist, the dude yoinked it and found that he could get more money getting a hire to find it. Dude, profitable business. All right, let's go down. Here we go. Update, June 4th, 2026, so 11 days later. OP updated the original post. Update. Hello, my lovelies, I have an update for you. My husband doesn't like pictures, so I've tried to be as descriptive as possible. The ring arrived in the post yesterday evening, and I was ridiculously excited. My husband has absolutely no clue what was in the package. Since it had a Spanish postage stamp on it, he just assumed I'd bought something on Vinted and thought nothing more of it. We got takeaway for dinner, currently on our version of a fancy... We got takeaway for dinner, currently our version of a fancy date night, and after buying a house 6 months ago and attending a friend's wedding in the Mediterranean. Fuck! Oh my god, I just punched my desk. Ow. Ow. I'm good. We were just about to tuck into our Thai food on the sofa. My husband was in a bit of a grumpy mood, nothing serious. Just one of those days. I asked if he'd like me to pour us some cola while he picked something out on Netflix to watch. I went into the kitchen, got our drinks, came back, sat down beside him, and as casually as I could manage, held up the ring and said, "So, do you want to put on your wedding ring?" His face immediately looks like he was about to say, "Please stop bringing up the ring." He was still browsing on Netflix, but then he looked over and saw it. Instant silence. His jaw dropped slightly and he wrinkled his forehead. He just stared at it for what felt like forever. I asked if he was okay. He took the ring, checked the engraving, inspected every little detail, and once he realized it was actually his ring, he pulled me into such a tight hug that we both fell backwards on the sofa. Oh, that's so sweet. What the hell? That's so sweet. My husband usually doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve, but he couldn't stop smiling for the rest of the evening. He kept looking at the ring and turning it over in his hands. Later, he told me he'd finally made peace with losing it. He'd convinced himself it was gone forever and was probably pirate treasure by now. He said seeing it again was like seeing a ghost and he was genuinely in shock. I then asked him if he was happy and whether he was still willing to remain married to me. He laughed and said, if you're willing to find... He laughed and said, if you're willing to fight the seas just to make me happy, then of course I would. That absolutely melted me. Aww. Even though he has his crazy moments, as husbands generally do, he is genuinely the kindest, most understanding man I've ever known, and he deserves the world. Thank you to everyone who gave me suggestions and shared in this little adventure, and a massive thank you to the incredible metal detector man who somehow managed to find a wedding ring lost in the Mediterranean Sea when all hope seemed lost. My husband has his ring back and we couldn't be happier. Aww, that's so cute. That's such a nice story to end it off on. Hell yeah. Alright, let me go back to our yapping screen for just a second. That's so nice. What the hell? Hell yeah, dude. Can you make an emote for the fun of it? You can make one if you want. I'm not sure if I'll use it though, just because I have a very specific style that I want to go for with my emotes, which is like the pixelated look. So I might not use it, but feel free to. You can still feel free to make it if you want. Hell yeah. Yeah, so she got a vice grip on that guy, 100%. Pixel art is great. It is. I see all of my stuff that I do with like my branding and stuff, I want it to be like a little bit more distinct than what you typically see when it comes to stream assets. So pixel art, you don't see a whole lot when it comes to emotes, which is why I want to stick with that kind of like running thing for it. A, because it is a little bit more distinct, and B, I just love the look of pixel art, dude. I love it so much. Like my dancing Fushi emote, if you're a sub, you'll have access to it. My dancing Fushi emote, dude, the animator who did that, yeah, there it is. The animator who did that did such a goddamn good job. And the specific way that I commission animated emotes. Little fun fact for anyone who hasn't been in the stream before. I specifically commission all of the music that I have to be a certain BPM, or it could be 2 different BPMs. Like, it has to be one of the 2 specific BPMs that I commission. And then what I do is I commission all my animated art, when it comes to emotes and stuff like that, to be a specific frame rate. So when you match up the animated emotes to my music, it dances on beat. So I thought that was a really fun little thing. So when we get to the end of the stream and I play my outro music, if you use the dancing Fushi emote while the outro music is playing, it dances in sync to the music. So damn, you have thought those things through a lot, huh? Yep. I've thought it through so much, dude. Yeah, I went into it. I had that idea and I was like, wait, that's a brilliant idea. And then yeah, I commissioned that very specific BPM because it's I think it's 150 BPM at the fast speed or 75 at the slow speed. So it dances on beat either way. Yeah. Not So Smoky, welcome in. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Oh. All right. Then horrifying accurate fan art it is. Hell yeah. So when we see a Nyan Cat version of the marketable plushie, dude, as soon as I'm able to sell a plushie, and I can pick up a brand who'll do the plushie for me, you know it. Neat stuff, all these little stuff come together and create a harmony. Exactly. I love paying attention to all the little tiny details. So, yeah. Like, for example, it hasn't, like, it's been used a couple times. Like, if you've seen people follow the stream or, like, gift subs or do bits. Ah, my face, ow! That hurt. If you've seen people do anything like that, you'll see, like, the little notification thing that pops up the top there. It's like the PS5 thing that slides out. That is a good way to have alerts be more streamlined, but the actual reason why I commissioned that was because if you donate to the stream through, I've got 2 different donation links below, but if you donate through the one that is the PS5 thing, if anyone's ever seen the Queso content where he's playing on the PS5 and people will send him messages like pretending to be the character and they send him messages like in character, I commissioned the alert system to look like a PS5 emote so that if anyone ever wants to drop funny stuff like that while we're playing a game, you guys can. Because what you can do is you can change. You need to input your actual username, but then you can input a nickname as well, and then you can change your icon if you really want to. You can change your icon on Twitch to be like, let's go with Dr. House, for example. So if you change your icon on Twitch to be Dr. House, and then you import the name House, it'll look like House is sending me a message. That's why I commissioned the alert system. It hasn't really been used yet, and I'm not saying anyone needs to use it. I'm just saying that the option is there in the future if anyone wants to use it while we're playing a game that has characters. So should be asleep, but you got insomnia like crazy and gave up for the night. I understand that, man. I understand it. Oh man, it sucks. If I could do the crying Mort meme, I would right now. Oh no, what? Oh no, oh god, sorry, did I trigger something? I'm so sorry. We were talking about it before, that was why the character popped into my head straight away. Do the rap part of Eminem's Godzilla, so it looks like Fushi looks like straight 50 cups of coffee. I started being able to learn that rap part, but then I've forgotten it, so I would not be able to do it now. But I was learning it for a little bit, and I no house ass. Okay, so I get a voice now. Oh no, sorry. Oh man, the moment Fushi can get a plushie seller, her first sale is a self-demo. Exactly, 100%. Wilson's Heart episode. That's one with Amber, right? Okay, chat. We've been going for just over 2 hours. I said we're gonna have about a 3-hour stream, which leaves us about an hour for God of War. Man of Boy. So let me just get everything switched over real fast. Dad of boy. We'll probably just keep doing some more yapping while we play the game though, so do not stress. God, oh, we just got Mimir. Okay, we should be able to get through the next portion of the game tonight. It shouldn't take that long to get through, theoretically. And then if we have extra time, we might do a side mission. All right. Cool, cool, cool. So I need to update that there and then also over on YouTube. All right, God of War. So the Reddit reading that we did tonight, I'm not posting that on, if you're watching on YouTube, it won't be posted on this channel. I'm making a separate channel for Reddit reading stuff specifically because separating that kind of content on YouTube tends to do a little bit better in the algorithm. So we'll run it for like 3 weeks and we'll see how things go. There'll be some clips on a different TikTok channel as well. I haven't figured out if I want to post it separately on Instagram yet. I probably won't. I think I'll keep most of my Instagram stuff to be just one account because it's easier to manage, but TikTok will have a separate account for the clips from that. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. Where's my cord? Hang on. Need to get my controller plugged in, chat. It's time for some data boy. The hell's the fuck? Where is it? There it is. All right, let me get my controller in. All right. Oop. Okay, there we go. And then I'll plug it in here. Nice-oo. And then I will scoot you guys over this way so I can get you out of the way a bit. And then I'll open Data Boy. Actually, I've been standing this entire time, so I've got a standing desk as well. Let me just mute up real quick so I can lower my desk without you guys hearing it go, ew. Okay, there we go. The fuck, where's my mouse at? There it is. The fuck, where's my mouse at? Hello? Give it to me. There we go. Didn't change the category properly. God, nope, God, nope, God. God of War. There we go. Oh my god, my mouse keeps getting stolen. Bro, come on! Okay, there we go. All right, let's readjust this real quick. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Parents very judgy of anime-styled plushies. If I got a plushie of Fufu, he'd probably be more just like a typical like animal plushie style. He wouldn't really be an anime style thing. So there you go. Having profile pic show and chat log is a neat addition, right? It looks like you guys are texting me. I like it a lot. Instagram will forever be floating horses and bells tolling. Yep. The one post being posted tomorrow is also a clip that I find very funny. So I get levitated instead of the horse. So look out for that one. Get that plushie disguised as a cultural plushie piece because it depicts a guardian lion statue. Exactly, exactly. All right. Instagram should be singular since the algorithm doesn't really take into effect what category your posts were in previously, just post stats. Yeah. I probably will just keep it a single one because like there's only so many accounts that I can manage. I'm already managing a bunch for all the shorts, so I don't really want to be managing extra shorts being posted on like different Instagram accounts on top of different YouTube and TikTok accounts, so hell yeah. Pull slide whistle, she goes down the desk. Fufu's the perfect disguise. Exactly. Gatekeeping desk audio. I'm sorry, you really wanted to hear the gears churning as my desk went fucking all the way down. All right, sorry, let me switch over to game mode. Make myself small. See, that's Fufu right there. There he is. My boy, my guy. Hell yeah. Let me switch the game over to God of War. Get me my controller. Nice. All right, chat, let's continue with our game. So for anyone who, giving context to people who haven't seen this game before is a little bit difficult, but I'll preface it by saying, so we went and we found a guy called Mimir who was
to you.
Hang on.
We're going to find the long-lost realm of the giants.
Mm-hmm.
That's...
Inconvenient.
Yeah, that's
I love
just
Kratos.
what I was going to say.
So we met Mimir, who was he was put into this tree. This is his body in the tree. He was put into this tree by Odin, the Norse head god. And Odin effectively was torturing him daily. And so Mimir told us to cut off his head so that we can go take him to a witch who will hopefully reanimate him. And he is currently on our back. You can see his head down there. He looks very much not alive, as one would infer by the fact that his head is no longer attached to his body. So we're going to go get him revived. We should be able to get through this entire portion of this game. Fair disclaimer, I have played God of War before. It's been a good few years, so there's some things that I don't remember very well about it. But we should be able to get through this next section of the game pretty much entirely. And then, yeah, if we have any extra time after that, we'll go do a side mission somewhere. So, hell yeah. All right. Yes, my God. Yes, I want to hear what my knees sound like. Even though I'm 22, put it here. I feel ya. Man too angry to die now. Babysit boy and Mel is out. Yeah. Read it, boy. All right. This is the first one. Will you play Ragnarok then? I will. We're playing both in preparation for when Laufey drops in February next year. So I'm kind of on a time crunch to get these done. We're about, as far as I'm aware, we're about halfway through the main story in this game right now. Ideally, I'd like to 100% it, but that is also going to double our time spent in the game. So we'll see how it goes. But we're definitely going to be playing Ragnarok. I want to get through both games before Laufey so that, like, if people come to my channel to watch these games, they can effectively watch all three of them, like, back to back. So that's why we're doing this.
Remember the way to the witch's house?
Yes. The woods with the blood-red leaves. South of the lake. I know just where to go. Hope she made it back from Alfheim and can bring Mimir back. He seemed nice. Before you cut off his head.
Fingers crossed we can do that. All right, Dre's boy. Oh, we're finally using one of these things. Wait, do we have the option not to? No, we got to use it. All right. We actually haven't used one of these fast travel things yet, so first time using it. This will take us back to basically the center of the map, because we can only travel to Brock's shop, which is here. At the moment, at least. I think this will change later. Gonna fight the Valkyries, huh? I'm gonna hate it, but yeah.
Look at this place.
The fucking...
This must be a branch of the World Tree.
Boy, stay on the path.
Right, I know.
What the hell's Atreus at? Oh, he's down there! Atreus, get back here!
It was Baldur that came to our house. The Aesir god. Baldur. And you fought him. And won.
Yes.
One of Odin's sons. Thor's brother. And now he's hunting us with his nephews. Why is this happening?
If we can raise the head, you can ask him.
Okay.
Alright, shut the fuck up.
It's
Oh my God!
I secretly hope we find a giant somewhere in that mountain. I guess they really did leave Midgard. Except for the serpent. He may be the last of his kind.
So pretty in
Are you
here.
the last of your kind too? Is that why you don't like to talk about
My kind.
I mean, your family. Before Mother and I.
Touchy
Where you came
subject.
from. Mother, a father?
Now
A
is
wife,
not the
a
time
sister.
for that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what the fuck was I saying before? Atreus got me mad sidetracked. I can't even remember now. Oh, the Valkyries, yeah, the Muspelheim Valkyrie fight is going to fucking blow. But I would like to do it, because we're playing not on, it's not God mode, but we're playing the one that's just below that, so it's one above like average, average difficulty. So we're like, if you've got the scale of like easy, normal, hard, and then very hard, we're playing on hard right now. So, yeah. Because I ain't no fucking newbie to this game. I just need to get my fingers back wrapped around the controls, and I'll be aces, dude. If you disconnect Mimir's head, what's keeping him alive? He's not alive. He needs to be reanimated.
Rob!
What? I'm on a fucking break. Don't hear me screeching at you whenever you're twiddling your short and curlies.
Leave him, boy.
My favorite character. I love Brock. Ah.
Well, you already soiled my solitude, so you may as well join me.
You're not hungry.
Good. It's not what I was offering.
Saw your brother again.
Congratulations. And I'm sure you'll let him go and roger my axe good and plenty again. Let's see the damage.
I love that the brothers, the dwarf brothers, just keep one-upping each other on this game. It's so good.
Little canker throat wouldn't know proper weight and balance if it were dangling off his chut. You eating well enough?
I guess.
Good.
Aww.
All better.
I love them. I love them so much.
Now what the fuck else you want, huh?
I love you, Brock.
Gets so wrapped up in his work, Sentry hasn't the sense to sip or sup. And if he does remember, good luck getting him to cook his own meat. Guess I got all the stomach in the family. Along with the smarts.
I'm sure.
What, that spit-fister? What do you know?
I just mean
Hey, do you mind? Trying to concentrate here, already on a break from my break. You scare up that alchemist, what needed
Alright.
finding?
Oh, he's still got a few little bit dialogue things. All right. You're around the 40% mark, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Good luck with them. Thank you. Every single person I know would intentionally get curb stomped by the Valks because in like our early times it's socially acceptable since I put it on the hardest difficulty. Yep. You gotta establish a Bluetooth connection. Yep. Dude, we got a Bluetooth connect our Mamiya. That's crazy. POV Papa Smurf is going through a rough time.
Hey, where's your beast of burden?
What do you mean? I ate her. Fat bits of her out just a while ago.
What is wrong with you?
What? Her milk ran dry.
She was your friend.
Then she'll be happy I'm so well fed. Shit bricks, boy, you got a real sentimental streak, know that? Don't get yourself confused out there. I'm getting back to it.
A little bit brutal, Brock. I mean, I understand it, but still, come on, man. Alright. We are going to the Witch in the Woods. That's where we're going. So, I think we just need to head out
What is
this
the
way.
path back to the witch?
First, we need to find a boat.
Yep. On it. Down here. La la la. Look at the fish jumping. Alright, back in the boat. What the fuck did I just see up there? That looks massive.
Remember the way back to the witch from here.
That
I'm
one,
hallucinating.
behind the big statue of Thor.
Yomageda! I love my snake boy. Oh my god, my home slice. My man, my guy. Look at him up there. Wait, hang on. I'm turning the boat around. Look at him up there. Wow. Oh, he's so cool.
I wish we
He
could've
seriously
gone
has to
on
be
a
the
trip
coolest
like
thing
this
ever.
with Mother. She could fight, couldn't she?
Yes. She fought beautifully.
Aww. I'm so excited for when Lao Faye drops, dude. I'm so excited to get some more about Faye. Because the person who plays her, Deborah Ann Wall, she's so fucking cool. She's like the coolest nerd ever. I love her. Oh my god, I loved her playing Karen Page and Daredevil, and when I realized, when I played Ragnarok a few years ago, and I saw that she was, like, playing Faye, I was like, holy fucking shit! And I was like, I was like, that's crazy! I love Deborah Ann Wall. She's so,
Snake
well,
sword.
she's so cool.
A world serpent?
Too small.
Yeah, but maybe
But
Thor
there's
is
the
just
entrance.
really big?
Unlikely.
here? Okay, I'm looking for the entrance back towards the woods. Oh, yeah, it's through here. Okay, cool. Why you look so sad? He cooked him to perfection? Ah, that's fucked up. What the hell?
So,
Can you do that voice again, but do an Ash
any good
Ketchum
stories
line?
to pass
Oh
the
god, what should I
time?
say?
What kind of story?
We
gotta
gotta
don't
catch
know.
them all!
Mother always had stories.
Pikachu,
What you
go!
told me when you were a boy.
There was a man I knew long ago. His stories were brief and purposeful.
Sounds fun. Do you remember any?
There was one that concerned a hare and a tortoise.
Like the witch's house?
Unlikely.
So what happens?
They wager on a race between them. The hare is too confident of victory and foolish, while the tortoise is steady and disciplined. The tortoise wins.
You haven't told a lot of stories, have you?
Just like me being steady right now. The one issue I have with this game is that the voice lines, if you accidentally move too fast and you get to like the next station, like for example this dock here, the characters just cut themselves off from what the story that they're telling so that you can like they say a voice line to get back on the docks or something. That's the only thing that I don't like about this game. Because there's some stories I've never heard because it cuts them off.
I knew that.
Shoot this. Nice. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm not actually gonna go through this, but do I need to activate this? can't remember. Maybe. Okay. Fuck. How do I exit? There we go. That's a pretty accurate Ash voice. You reckon? Have you ever streamed God of War 1, 2, 3? I haven't. The only one I've played a little bit of was God of War 3. I played through the opening fight, which was so fucking cool. That I'm not going to spoil what it is because we probably will end up streaming them in the future at some point. But the fight against the first god in the opening scene of that game is fucking crazy. The design is awesome. So I definitely want to play them at some point. They're a lot more brutal than I think 2018 and Ragnarok are, but I'm excited to try them.
She seems competent in her craft, and we have nothing to lose.
If she can't bring it back to life, can we keep the head?
No. But you may feed it to the fish.
Okay.
That's my little mass murderer. my boy. He's growing up so fast. Have I gotten to the goat joke yet in this game? I'm not sure. It's not ringing a bell, so maybe not. Kratos' definition of dad-husband goals, ignoring the first 3 games. Yeah. Yep.
So how do we get back up there?
Hang on a second, Atreus. I'm working on it, okay? But there's secrets to be found first, so, look, the fuck? What are you doing here? Get out of here. Do a bash. Got that bitch. Get absolutely roasted, Ned. Oh shit, someone behind me. Oh my god, there's a revenant here. No, I hate revenants. No, get them out of here. Stab that bitch. Alright. Oh god, gotta deal. Oh my god, there's another one of you guys there? Alright, shoot her ass. Come on. Get her. Nose. Oh god, she's gone. Okay. Shoot her ass right now. There we go. I hate the revenants. They are one of my least favorite enemies in this game. Oh god. Loki might even like the Valkyries more than her. Or these guys in general. They fucking blow. Chill bash. Get absolutely topped, idiot. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay there. Down. Down. Okay. Lovely. Lovely. We did do it. Ooh. Norm shit. Okay. I think we have to climb. Okay, we have to go that way to get back out. I'm not going to go there just yet. Yeah. I know, Atreus. Just give me a second. I want to see if there's any other secrets we can do now that Atreus has his magic arrows. So, let's just run around here for a bit first. God of War 1, 2, and 3 are so good. Zeus, your son has arrived as cinema. I'm really looking forward to playing it. It's going to be so cool, dude. Okay, whatever the fuck this is. Alright, back down here. You know, I really want to play those games on stream at some point. But it's probably going to be a while until we can get there because A, there are so many games coming out in the last half of this year. And we're playing a good majority of them. Like, I'm planning on getting this one wrapped up as much as we can in the next 2 weeks because after that, Blood of the Dawnwalker is dropping and we're going to play through probably like 7 streams of that. And then after that, directly after that, there's going to be Wolverine, which we're going to be playing on stream. And then after that, we've got Rayman, Planet Zoo 2, and I think there's another one, or at least there's another one that I was considering. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But there's a couple others dropping. And then right at the end of the year, there is something called, if you guys were avid readers as a kid, there is something called Warrior Cats. And the Warrior Cats community is going to be going fucking feral because they're finally dropping an official game about that. And I was a Warrior Cats kid, so we probably won't do many streams on that. Maybe even just like 1 or 2. But I want to try it because it's dropping, I think, partway through midway December, I think. And then on the back of that, we need to get through Ragnarok as well, so that we can play Laufey when that drops in February. And then I need to get through the Spyro Reignited trilogy as well, because the new Spyro game is dropping in spring next year. We have such a backlog of games, dude. I have the entire thing scheduled for the next, like, 6 months. So we're going to be fucking hard grinding a lot of games. But then after that, our schedule should free up a little bit from different games that have been recommended. So we got a lot. Yes, Warrior Cats, you're a Warrior Cats kid? Hell yeah. Rayman, the big 2026. Yep. There's a new one dropping. I think it's October 2nd. So I've never played Rayman before. The only time I've played it was like half-hour sessions when I went to a kids club when I was like 9, and I really liked it, but I never got the chance to play it properly. So that'll be my first Rayman experience, really. So I'm looking forward to it. Never seen axe TC like an enemy. I love throwing the axe in this game. It's so good. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Am I going to be bored and start searching up big cat weapons that fit Shishi's stop so Shishi has cat weapons as a vigilante? Dude, I've been trying to figure out what kind of weapon I can have as a vigilante. If anyone has any recommendations, I'm here for it. I've been trying to figure out which weapon I should have. I haven't been able to settle anything just yet. Because, like, look, theoretically, I like the idea of bows, but at the same time, I'm just, like, when I play games, I always just beef it out. I tank that shit, bro. So, like, I haven't been able to settle on one yet. All right. I don't think I'm missing anything else, so let's go ascend. Rise. What the hell is Warrior Cats? It is a book series about cats that act like warriors. Sorry. I don't know how else to explain it to you, man. They're warrior cats. It's on the tin. But yeah, it's a very, very, very long book series. I was massively into it as a kid. And it has been, they have a massive audience for it, but they just never released anything official like a movie or a TV series or a game. And we're finally getting both a TV series that they haven't released a date for it just yet. It's still relatively early in development, but they're releasing a TV series and a game for it. So the community is going fucking feral, and the Warrior Cats kid in me needs to play it. So, all right, read this.
Turn back Aesir. Guess the gods aren't welcome here.
Heard. Hey Sven, welcome in! What are your most anticipated games coming out? I'm really looking forward to seeing what Blood of the Dawnwalker is going to be about. Wolverine, I was pretty hyped for, I've heard.
There he is! I hope he remembers us.
Hell yeah. Wolverine, I've heard some conflicting things about it, so I'm still relatively excited for it, but, I'm sorry, dude, it looks like I knew exactly where that was. I didn't actually, but that was crazy. Wolverine, I'm more of an Avengers person than I am an X-Men person, so I'm still excited for it. I think it's going to turn out pretty cool. Yeah, I think probably Blood of the Dawnwalker I'm more excited for, and then definitely Laufey next year, and Spyro as well next year. I'm such a Spyro nerd. We're going to be playing some of the old Spyro games as well at some point. We'll play Reignited Trilogy first, and then Spyro 4 when that drops in spring. And then I want to backtrack and play the PS1 Spyro games as well. So there's a lot to there's a few things I'm excited for, but I think those ones are probably the ones I'm most excited for in the immediate future. I am hyped to experience Rayman for the first time as well. That's going to be crazy.
Boy.
All right, read this.
I was wondering about this.
Usually lines raw are like attributed to hand cannons and stuff like that. Wait, that sounds cool as fuck. What the hell? He was a Wolverine D&D Warlock. Oh, I've never heard of that one. Blood of the Dawnwalker and God of War Laufey. Yeah. Pretty much the same as me. I just don't know what the Warlock one is. Ninja Hand Claws, historically known as Shuko or Takagi Shuko, and Foot Claws called Ashiko. That would fit the line. That would fit the big cat thing. It would indeed. Hell yeah.
Let's see what's up ahead.
If we get a lore-accurate Warrior Cats game, Tiger Star vs Scourge gonna be the reason it's gonna be rated
How's it
M.
going, Charlie?
Yeah.
Is your witch friend here?
What is that name?
That's what he told me it was. Or what it sounded like in my head anyway. Charlie.
You know what? When they're pulling out Charlie in God of War 1, it's no surprise that they chose to go with Frank for the fucking cube and Laufey. Fuck you. Holy shit. Oh my god, did you see that? I dodged that shit. That was clean as fuck. Holy crap, I'm crazy with it. Oh, okay. Alright, well, that was less clean, but hang on. Sorry, I just want to kill that guy real fast. Give me a sec. Fuck you. Perfect parry. Get bashed, idiot. Be locked. There we go. Oh god, there's so many of them. What the fuck? Get out of here. Die. 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 Rip and tear. Hell yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, where's my axe? There it is. Hi, guys. Bye, guys. Nice. Alright. Pull. Nope. Pull. Nope. Hey, look. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's so fun toppling them, dude. Oh, shit. Nice. Alright, get this guy. Oh, no, I didn't need to use that. Fuck. No, get rid of the Spartan Rage. Save that shit. Not using a weak sauce guys like this. The hell are you thinking? Oh. Sorry. Alright, obliterate that guy. Get this nerd. Hey, stay still. Stay still. Stay. There we go. Looney Tunes ass fucking. Oh my god. Guandao would go hard for a weapon, similar to the weapon Shen uses. Oh, and Kung Fu Panda 2. I love Kung Fu Panda 2. I love Shen. Wait. You right as fuck. Oh, like, wait, is that the cannon or the knives that he uses? If it's the cannon, dude, that, but like a foo dog head. Oh my god, could you imagine me stanced up next to a giant fucking cannon with a foo dog head on the end of it and like it spits the fucking like firework balls at you? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Say 30 things upon all who trespass.
Could do cat yarn with a ball at the end to do like a meteor shower because the male guardian lions have the ball to play with. Oh my god! Holy aura! Hold on! Oh, whoa! Holy ideas! Holy shit! Wait, that's the coolest fucking thing ever! Wait! Pause! You know what? Someone write that down somewhere. I want that. Holy shit, that sounds awesome. Can't wait for Wolverine. It's gonna be awesome to play. Hell yeah, dude. You know in mythology, Tokyo is the father of the world serpent? What? Huh? You meant Loki? I was gonna say Tokyo. I was like, hang on a second. I think we're crossing some things here. That makes more sense. I do know that, yeah. Oh man. It's the polearm he uses at the end. Oh, that one? That one is very cool as well. Hell yeah. Meteor hammer? Hell yeah. You got ADHD, write this down. Look, I should be writing this down. But I don't have a pen and paper at my disposal right now though. Someone write this down. Write this down. Meteor shower. I don't know the specific. I know what you're saying there. I just don't know the specific names very well. But I get what you're talking about. Boy, the fuck? Why can't I interact with this? Boy.
Read it.
Yes, sir. Death to the Raven God.
Hell yeah.
Lord of the Hang.
Fuck that guy. You said it. What's up here? Have I look, obviously I've been up here before, but I don't remember going up here. So the fuck? Or is this where we... Oh god, you're here? No, get out of here. Fuck you. Get this guy. Look. It's been fun having this other attack, but I am not feeling this easy attack here. It needs to be my flashbang. I'm missing being able to yell out flashbang and then flashbanging everyone. Where's my fucking flashbang? There it is. There's my flashbang attack. I need this one. Oh, it's on cooldown. I can't change it yet. God damn it. All right, never mind. I miss being able to yell flashbang at the enemies and then flashbanging them, so I need that back. I need that back stat. Ponto. All right, you guys pissing me off. Get his ass. Nice. Hell yeah. Fuck you. All right, now turn around and get this guy. Fuck you, don't attack my son. Fuck you. Get his ass, Trace. Uh-oh. Perfect parry. Absolutely get his ass. Get rolled, idiot. Nice. Hell yeah. All right, back down. Hi. Oh my god, Charlie. I love you, Charlie. Okay, we've already got the Norn chest up here, so I'm not going to worry about anything up this path. Wait. Pause. Everyone shut the... I hear you. Got that bitch. Oh. Huh? Oh, wait, do I need it? Oh, maybe I haven't got that chest yet. Looks like I need to activate it somehow. With the thing that I'm not going to say, which will spoil the game. Well, what is coming for the game for people who haven't seen this before. And I'm not about that life, so we're not going to do that. All right.
Here, boy.
Read this. Boy.
I know those runes. That's Vinder. Wind. Must be for that sand bowl down there.
Oh, he's so cool. Dude, they did such a good job on the monster designs in this game. Like, are you kidding me? Giant fuck off tortoise. Oh, he's sick as fuck. I love him. I love him so much. All right, boy. Follow me, boy. Lion's Jaw, Cestus Gauntlet? I don't know what that looks like, but that sounds fucking awesome and I can see the image. Even if I don't know exactly what it is, I can see the image. All right, boy. Go to the sand bowl, boy. Secrets? Let's go. Can you interact with this?
What does it say?
Oh, yeah.
Falcon, hawk, and turtle dove. Swim aloft in oceans above. Ah, wind. Vineyard. Look what it did!
Oh! Oh, that's gonna be a chain point. Okay. Heard. Hell yeah, chest, let's go. Careful around Charlie, you might bite your finger. Yep, you might. You just got a tattoo fear next to your, what the fuck? What just came out of my mouth? That was not even remotely the comment that I was reading. What the fuck? You just got a Fenrir tattoo next to getting Jormungandr and Hell to complete my sleeve tattoo. That's gonna be sick as fuck. If you want to post a picture of that, like, I don't know if you're in the Discord, but if you are in the Discord, feel free to post a picture of that when you get it done. That would be so sick. I'd love to see it. Explosive gauntlets. You know the ones that you can, like, bash together and, like, charge up an explosion? Like, what, is it Max, like, from the Spider-Man movies? That's what he can do, right? I think I remember that. Maybe I'm getting him confused with a different character, though. A pair of shotguns on her wrist. That sounds awesome. Crazy pitch. When you get a marketable plushie, you make it a rigged model as well. Have you seen the one that, Clover, I think? It sounds like the one that Clover had, where it looks like a real plushie and it was rigged. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty sick. Maybe I should do that. Alright, I know I need to go up there, but is there anything else I'm missing? Did we go all the way down here? Let me just double check real fast.
La 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 la.
No, okay, we can't get down here just yet. Alright, cool. Let's go into the tortoise house. Let's go. Those dual Chinese swords with fabric at the grip? Hell yeah. Chinese hook swords? That sounds awesome. Max's Electro, that was the name I was looking for. More place.
King Julian!
It's
The witch!
so good to see you again. I knew you weren't dead.
Aw, they're so sweet.
Oh, can you bring a head back to life?
I'm not sure I understand what... Wait. Where did you get those? The arrows. Give them to me, now.
They were a gift.
Do as she says, boy.
These arrows are dangerous. They're wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand? Do you understand? Say it!
I understand.
Damn, they do a good
If I
job
see
with the
them, I'll
angles
destroy them.
in this part here. She looks so tall.
It's all I ask. Forgive me. Please, take my arrows in their place. I have no need for them anymore. Now, what's this about a head? Do you have any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
At his request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
Please?
But what if say pretty please?
Take him to the table. Hammond,
Gets him every time.
it's been a long time since I've practiced the old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look. Well, thankfully his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact. Nice clean cut.
Thank you, I do it professionally.
Cutting off his head of all people.
Oh, Mami, oh no, Mami, Mami, that's in your mouth now.
Pull his head into the
Gross.
water and don't let go. I mean it.
Gross. This poor motherfucker.
That's enough.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, gross.
It worked.
Let me see him. Mimir, you there?
Yes.
Good.
Bluetooth connection established.
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time. You
We
look
finally get the
well.
name.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty. Forgive me. Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either? Sorry.
When word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are God.
Leader
I
of the
kill
Vanguard,
gods.
once, yes, but no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Are you
Me, the
really
killer of
going to
gods.
let your meat help that?
We are leaving, boy.
But
Now.
You're welcome.
why did you do
Hell
that?
yeah. Oh, we
cannot
finally have
trust
Mamiya
her.
with us.
Because she's a god?
Have I taught you nothing, boy?
But she's helped us a lot.
She lied.
Some people value their privacy. Best not to judge, brother.
I require your counsel, head. I will ask.
Fair enough. Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
We know the temple. What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. Who better to tell us the way?
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
It's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
Oh, it's so good finally having Mamiya to chip into the conversations with us. This is awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I like how it's like, hi, how are you? Quick question, can you fix a beheaded head? It's so good, right? A sting transition with you doing a spin jitsu towards the screen with the red, pink, and white with blue accents. That would be pretty sick. That would be pretty sick. Oh, man. IP infringement be damned, yeah. Please set up your new Alexa device.
So, Mimir,
Jormungandr is
why
so
did
cool,
Frey
he
spin
really
your
is.
face?
No. Speak of Balder. He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
The boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved, a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope
Hell
he's
yeah.
not broken.
Oh, I feel so good to have Mimir back. I love Mimir. I love every character in this game. They do such a good job of making the
Mimir,
characters lovable.
We're in the lake.
Perfect. Dock us near the bridge.
Yeah, heard. The question is this going to start the part of the story that I think it's going to start, or is that later?
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won.
I'm not going
The
to jump off the
Vanir
shit
had
because they'll
proved
stop
their
that
equal and
conversation.
exacted devastating damage. Both sides suffered tremendous losses,
So
and for
cool.
many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely. Enough was enough.
What he said.
And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. It took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin? What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people, a selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
Alright. Truly a masterpiece of a game. Dude, they did such a good job with this game. Ragnarok, though, I don't know, people have conflicting thoughts about Ragnarok. Ragnarok, for me, has got to be, like 3 times better than even this base game. Like, this base game set a massively high bar for me, but Ragnarok, holy fuck. Oh my god. The twist in that game, I'm not going to spoil what it is, because if you've never watched, if you've never seen God of War before, and you're watching along for the first time, like, as we're playing through it, no one spoil this in chat either. If you guys are watching this along for the first time, holy fuck. That plot twist, I did not see that coming. That shit rocked me when I first played it. So I'm so excited to go back through that game again, because not even that, like there's extra mechanics in that game, and like the side stories in that game, and the characters, everything in that game is just, God, it's a masterpiece. It's crazy. You played God of War 1, 2, and 3 and watched this God of War? Yeah, you're in for a surprise when we play Ragnarok. Ragnarok probably has to be like, I think for me, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess has to be my #1 favorite game of all time, just because like that was the game that I loved like as a kid, so it's like it's got a very special place in my heart. But God of War Ragnarok probably has to be second place for me, and that's probably Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, it's so good.
Ed, how do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally, that horn.
Okay, I promise, but I have played this game. Yeah, the plot twist in Ragnarok is fucking crazy. All right, I don't think this is gonna start,
Good.
but it
I
might.
put my lips to the horn.
Okay, all right. Either way, we'll be good. Oh, I fucking love Jormungandr. Oh, he's so cool. Here we go. Oh, the way the teeth flick out?
Why is he doing that?
Yeah, fuck that guy up.
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No.
Yes.
Our only concern
Okay, never
is
mind.
your plan.
All right, wish me luck. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. You envy me. I've still got it, lads. He remembers me.
He's so cool.
Oh no, that's not right. Mokuno huntun kun. Eko no thun no vunora. He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you.
This base is fucking crazy, by the way. I'm playing with a controller, and it's a PS5 controller, so I can feel all the vibrations from it speaking, like, through the controller. It's insane.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction.
Oh, he's so
Closely now.
cool!
We need two things
Hi,
to
Yummy.
get us into the land of the giants. First,
Oh, he's
we
so
need to
cool.
learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
That
The
one of
eye
people who
detail,
first
that's
met you?
crazy.
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment.
Now that, you thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Oh, he's just so fucking cool. He's just so fucking cool,
Wait,
dude.
look.
I love Jormungandr.
The
Ah!
water's dropped even further.
Hell
you
yeah,
can
it
see more
has.
of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go
Nice.
from there.
Alright, well, I'm pretty sure. Whoa! Oh, he's just so cool. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that the water is now at the lowest level it can be, which is good for us because it means that we can properly explore everything now. Because I was holding off on some of the side quests just until we could access all aspects of like the water level. Because there was a bunch that we couldn't get to before. So it's good now that we can access everything. because we'll be able to like kind of like move around, do whatever we want from the game from here pretty much. So that morning breath must be bugger. Yeah, it could be so bad. I don't know, you want me to get to speak some vibe checks. Ragnarok made me so invested. Oh, hang on. Oh, where's my mouse? There it is. Ragnarok made me so invested in Laufey as a character that when I got Baldur's Gate 3, I made her my character. Now we're actually getting to play her. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like, I've said this before, but I adore Deborah Ann Woll. She's such a good actress. And so, like, the fact that she's also playing Laufey in, like, one of my favorite game series of all time. I'm so excited. I don't know if I'm imagining it, but were you smiling with a happy little grin when the world serpent was talking because the model sure reflected it? I 100% was. Yep. I'm a very smiley person. If I don't smile, my model doesn't smile. So everything that my model does is like a mimic of what I'm doing IRL pretty much. So that's my blank face. That's me not doing anything. So if you see me smiling, it's because I'm smiling. Of another weapon, an axe that can turn into a club like Charge Blade from Monhon. That sounds awesome, dude. All these weapon ideas are fucking sick. Ugh. If Mimir has chatted in the Midgard Serpent, to the Midgard Serpent. What the fuck? If Mimir has chatted to the Midgard Serpent while drunk, do you think he can shit talk in that language? Probably. I wouldn't put it past him. Mimir seems like that kind of guy. They just write the characters so lovable in this game. It's crazy. I love it. Have I streamed BG3? I've not streamed BG3, no. But I want to stream BG3 because I've only done like the best. I've completed that game front to back once. I would like to do an entire new playthrough through it, but I'd like to do the Dark Urge storyline because I've only done the best route effectively that you can get, and I know I missed some things in it. So I want to replay it again and do the Dark Urge and then try to get everything because there was a few things I know I missed. Sammy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Welcome. Do you think that language got slang? That's a question. That is a question. See, I was really surprised. I mentioned it before, but I was really surprised when Laufey got released because I thought we were going to get an Atreus game after Ragnarok.
Or go exploring for a little while. I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
That's the question. How long have we been live for? Let me check. Oh, actually, I am streaming again tomorrow morning, so I should probably actually start wrapping up because otherwise I'm going to be up way too late and I'm not going to have enough time to have a sleep before I get up and stream again. Was about to say stream Dark Urge. Yeah, I know pretty much nothing about the Dark Urge run apart from that one character that gets killed in Act 1. I know nothing else about it, so I would be very hyped to do a Dirge run. Knowing Deborah Ann Woll is a massive D&D nerd, Frank the Cube has got to be a D&D reference. Yeah, exactly. How much you betting he traps enemies as a nod to early D&D? Oh, 100%. Have you seen the trailer where he like jumps on the enemies? Yeah, 100%. It's 100% a D&D reference. Hi, Yomi! Oh, he's so cool. He's just so freaking cool. I only know you can kick the squirrels in the Dark Edge. Really? Tomorrow, what time? So whatever time zone it is for you right now, take away 14 minutes so we get to like the rounds number. It'll be 11 hours from then. So it'll be, we'll probably go live about 8 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is my time zone. And we'll be playing Terraria. So we're doing my first time ever playing Terraria. We're going to be doing it. Let me just get big mode for a second. My first time ever playing Terraria. And we'll be playing it with over 50 mods installed. So it's going to be a fun stream. This is one of the ones that'll get turned into a video. So if you guys want to be in the tube chat, feel free to tag along to that stream if you can make it, because it will be one of the, you know how the Minecraft video just got edited and posted like last weekend? It's going to be like that. So it'll be for next month though, because my editor needs a good few weeks to edit that down for me. Okay, let me just check who's currently live. Are we going to raid off tonight? I feel like we should. Who's in the God of War category? Let me have a look. Don't hear myself talking. Get rid of that. Oh, I'm in the wrong God of War category. What the fuck? Wait, am I? Yeah, I think I'm in the wrong God of War category. Whoops. It's supposed to be God of War 2018. Wait, that name, what the fuck? That's changed around. Hold on. Let me just refresh this. God of War. Okay, there we go. There's some more streams. I was like, there has to be someone else streaming this category, right? I was like, there's no shot I'm the only person streaming 2018 right now. It was going off Ragnarok like 3, I think. Okay, are there any other VTubers? If we can't find anyone to raid, we might actually pause. I was talking to you guys earlier about how my emote, my animated emote dances on beat to the outro music. So do we want to raid off, or do you guys want to see the dancing emote on the beat? Because I can't do both, because I either have to end it, because I don't want to miss what the person's saying when I raid off into them. So I'd prefer to be able to hear them, which means I can't do my outro music.
No, I don't think she's attached to us.
Let me just mute desktop real quick. Don't want to miss Terraria? Hell yeah. Editor needs a break after the Minecraft video. Exactly, yeah. I need to give TV a good few weeks to be able to edit it at a nice rate. Playing with someone or just solo? I'll be starting off solo, but I might get like 1 or 2 of my mods to join like halfway through, so we'll see. We'll see. It'll be interesting though. You guys want to dance? We can dance. We can dance. All right. Let's do that then. Let me switch over to my chatting screen for a second. Dude, this has been a solid yap sesh. This has been a fun stream, dude. I do like me some yap sessions. I mainly try to play mostly through the game, but I always love the yap sessions when we do it. And I've been missing a good old yap sesh, so it was good having a fucking solid yap sesh tonight. So yeah, we'll be doing the Terraria stream tomorrow. I'm going to be editing down those Reddit stories and posting those on the 24th, so in 2 days' time. Because I wanted to release the Reddit side of things on like my 3-month anniversary. So the Reddit video will be edited down. If you want to watch back any of the stories that we read, they'll be edited down and thrown onto a new channel, which I'll link in the Discord and stuff if you guys are in it. And then there'll be clips on that. The clips will generally, like I said before, the clips will go into the main Instagram, and then I'll make a separate TikTok for them, and they'll probably go on the YouTube shorts of the channel that I make for it. Anyway, I'll be talking about it in my Discord, so if you guys join that Discord, you'll be able to see all the information for it. It's like, well, lovely, thank you, Sven, I appreciate it. I'm gonna go eat something, because I haven't actually had any food yet, and I definitely need to eat. I'm gonna go get some munches, and I'm gonna go have a fat snooze, and I'll be live again, like I said, for Terraria tomorrow, so. Hell yeah. It's early AF. It's early for me for the thing tomorrow. It's getting late in the night for me. All right. Night. All right, gamers, let's start the outro music. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I've had an absolute blast, and I hope you guys have as well. Hopefully we'll see you guys in the stream tomorrow, but if you have a sub, drop some dancing fushis in chat and I'll dance on beat, all right? See you guys.